calls the kettle black, calls the kettle burnt, calls her mad. Kettle reminds the pot that we both been burned on the same stove, that the parts of our bodies that are layered in soot were scorched by the same hands. Kettle tells pot that she still boils water, holds the hot breath of a white man's tongue, endures the slow simmer of a white woman's allyship, and still we make something beautiful. Pot calls the kettle wicked, and kettle says no, but says she's so magical she burned the hand of the last man who tried to pour himself a piece of her. Says she's so black she is everything, so black she is the beginning. She is the first thing someone finds home in when they wake up in the morning. Says ain't that what it means to be black? To have the world go up in flames around you and still be sanctuary for someone, saving men who lost themselves the night before, saving men who curse our names but forget his mama is made of steel too. And now the pot has no words but calls the kettle bitter, but loves the glass pan, the fine china, loves all the exotic shit white men put behind glass casings, loves how fragile things not made of steel can be. But this isn't about the pot or the pan. This is about the kettle, the black woman, how she pours herself across the earth, but no one bats an eye when the water disappears. We give ourselves to men who never love us, but they say we are difficult, too hard to break. How we, the kettle, praise this pot, this man for all the water he holds. How we are the only ones who do not call him monster when the water boils over, because we know this heat, this white flame, hot enough to make any of us explode. We are the first ones to make noise when the world goes up in flames, but they say the earth was saved by the man who heard her scream. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says yes, but says you best remember you black too. The next time they bring a fire to your neck, they burn black bodies on the stake and the stove. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says bitch I might be, says nuck if you buck, then says wipe me down. Kettle says yes my nigga, I be black, I be mad, and I boiled the last man down to his bones when he tried to test me. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says hell yes, but don't say my name as if you ain't ever been burnt too.
Microphone check 1 2. Can everybody hear me out there? If you can, let me know. Let me know. Like to welcome you to the 7th edition of Dusties by the dozen. Here we go with a Dusty for your flow right here. Here we go.
Online for proudly showing off his new fiancé.
Okay, wait. Got to get the volume up. That's not it. Got to get the volume up. Everybody's got to hear this. There we go. Okay. It's way up. I don't know why it plays so low, but it does. Here we go.
Jiden Alexis's home cooking, which had culinary critics mocking the millionaire for eating like he was living paycheck to paycheck, digging into homemade pasta topped with cheese singles and a basic side shredded salad. The rapper likely didn't expect to be dragged by online foodies, who schooled him on shredded cheese and real, non-plastic plates for a more indulgent dining experience. The salad wasn't let off the hook either, as one person likened it to old pencil shavings. Others simply encouraged Blueface to throw away the whole stove and whatever else she used to make this concoction. Ouch. In one statement that hit a little close to home, someone wrote, "I see why he cheats," in reference to his turbulent relationship with ex-Christian Rock. Elsewhere, the home cooking was branded as prison food, which Blueface may get if he breaks the terms of his 3-year probation for a Vegas shooting. As of now, it looks like Blueface is happy at home with Jayden, who has clearly been taking real whisks in the kitchen.
I didn't know he had priors. Damn, I mean, don't any of these bandits, this is a funny thing. This is the funny thing. Let me crank this up right here. Gorgeous Lupito Nyong'o. Even she was cheated on. Even she was let's listen and see how, why, and where this happened.
Dumped and finding a new man in less than a week. Lupita Nyong'o recently came out to reveal that she got dumped by her longtime boyfriend, Salima Masakela, and she is devastated. Well, not that devastated because she has been spotted out and about enjoying the night with actor Joshua Jackson. And it looks like he
Wait
just
a
might be
minute. Is that the same Josh Jackson? So I thought, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. This is the same Josh Jackson, right? That was with this gorgeous black woman right here, right? But wasn't it, don't the dudes, didn't even Trey say, and men from the manosphere say, I'm not gonna mix Trey in it because he said he's not from the manosphere. Didn't he say that Caucasian men aren't checking for black women? Okay, don't get me wrong. Joshua Jackson's not like the, well, no, he's pretty famous. He's pretty famous, but I mean, yep. So he likes himself some dark chocolate. He don't like just chocolate. He likes dark chocolate. So I guess there are a lot of Josh Jacksons out there, fellas. So what are you gonna do? Let me keep playing this. Let me keep playing this.
Lupita's new boo.
He's a white man. My man is white. White is right, and I think it's great.
Is Lupita just using him as a rebound, or is there something more going on here? Y'all know how I've been saying that 2023 is a year of breakups. Well, Lupita Nyong'o just confirmed this because she has announced that she and her man, Salima Masakela, are officially over and done with. They've been together for a hot minute now because they first met on a flight back in 2016. Salima had always had a crush on Lupita, and he was so excited to be sitting behind her that he tweeted, hypothetically speaking, of course, let's say you're seated behind Lupita Nyong'o on an airplane. What would your opening line be? Anyone who comes up with a good opener for me with Lupita Nyong'o, send them, because I'm really sitting right behind her on this flight. So he was a big fan of her, but he managed to work up the confidence to speak to her. They hit it off almost immediately, especially because she was a fan of his dad's music. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Salima is the son of Hugh Masekela, who is considered one of the finest jazz players of South Africa. Anyways, they exchanged numbers after that, and they kept in touch with each other. They started dating not long after, but they kept things private and low-key until December of 2022 when they made their relationship social media official. They
Look, she's more fit than he is. Oh, we got a show for you tonight. It gets rough. So anyway, let's keep it going.
Low-key until December of 2022 when they made their relationship social media official. They posted this cute video of themselves in multiple different matching outfits, and they stole the hearts of fans. It was clear as day that they were in love. I mean, Lupita has always been the type to keep her private life private, so the fact that she went public with Salima just proved how solid the relationship.
I thought they were saying she was gay. I can't keep up with this stuff. Well, anyway, she's gorgeous as heck. So anyway, New Diamond says that First Wife is seeking miles. She says he may have a fetish. This is about Jackson. I hope she has a thorough vetting process. Exactly. That vetting process goes for everybody. And then New Diamond says they always say that white men are afraid to approach black women because of many reasons. One, black women super loyalty to these Dusties. Yep, correct. Two, worried about the stick issues, which is seems priority with black women. And yeah, that's two. But basically, yeah, I mean, the bottom line is that there are plenty of other races checking for black women. It's not really about other races. It's the fact that the black woman's value is higher than a lot of these black men think. And that's why it is crazy to me. Oya Terminador Negro says this. They always embarrass you when you decide to show them publicly. Always. Yep. Here we go.
It was. She even posted pictures of them together and talked about how much they were in love. So the fact that they've broken up now after their cute posts is just very sad. And the thing is, whatever it is that caused the breakup, it has to be something that happened recently and left Lupita blindsided. The reason I say this is that Lupita made a very cute post for his birthday in August, which is less than 2 months ago. She posted cute pictures and videos of him and wrote, "And then the universe saw it fit to bring this sunshine human into my orbit, and this day marks his introduction to life. Every day is full of good energy and reasons to dance with Salima as my favorite playmate. Happy birthday, mi amor." Even more, it turns out that they were super committed to each other because they had purchased a $4 million mansion in LA. Renting an apartment together as a couple is a big deal, but when you put that much money together, yeah, they were serious, all right. Plus, that just made us realize that they had some money and investments tied together, and again, just shows how committed they were to each other. And before y'all start talking
Well,
about
no,
how
it just shows how at least one of them is committed. We don't. Let's keep going.
could have been after her money, that's not the case here because he had money of his own. Like I said, his dad is an OG jazz musician in South Africa, and Salima
That
is
doesn't
doing
mean anything. I mean, I've heard of Masakela. They used to play him back in the day. I mean, he is a premier musician, but that doesn't mean that he has money, and it doesn't mean he has Lupita money. Let's keep it going.
quite well for himself. He is a sports commentator and a TV host, and he has worked at ESPN, NBC, HBO, and a lot of other channels. So it's not like he's a hobo or anything like that. Anywho, back to the breakup. It turns out that they broke up not long after that, but they chose to keep it under wraps. Like I said, Lupita is not the type to have people in her business. So she chose to handle it in silence without announcing it and went about her
Hey,
daily.
I'm not. Hey, look. I shouldn't get mad about. I shouldn't get mad at bro. You know, I had a crush on Lupita, so I feel bad. Actually, have mixed feelings. Yeah, I do. You know, I think she's in LA, right? I'm not too. You know, shoot, I'm gonna have to go down there. Say hello.
Business. But she was forced to come out with the truth after she was spotted with actor Joshua Jackson a couple of days ago, and they were looking kind of cozy with each other. They were at Janelle Monáe's concert, and they looked like they were on a date and having a good time together. This was kind of surprising because it's been less than 2 weeks since Joshua filed for divorce from his wife and the mother of his child, Jodie Turner-Smith. Joshua and Jodie had a weird marriage that seemed to work quite well for them because they stuck together for a couple of years. But things weren't perfect between
No, a
them.
couple of years. I think it was 4 years, so that's more than a couple. But so you got to give credit where credit was due. You know,
Because it felt like Jodie was the one controlling the marriage. Like how Joshua hinted that Jodie left him feeling emasculated when she proposed to him instead of waiting for him to propose to her.
that's not her fault. And if this goes for everybody. If a woman can make a man feel emasculated, it just means the man himself has masculinity issues. I never felt emasculated by anybody. So if that's the case, then he's got some other issues.
Made him feel a type of way about her, and he begged her for a chance to propose the right way, saying, "I would like the opportunity to re-propose those to you and do it the old-fashioned way."
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine with that. It's okay. He did it.
Down on bended knee. And the interesting thing about this is that Joshua was known to have cheated on Jodie on at least one occasion because he was spotted kissing another woman only a day after Jodie threw him a 41st birthday party.
Wow, that wasn't cool.
It's also the fact that he seems to be very casual about cheating in relationships because in an interview he said, "I think an affair can be forgiven. We're all grown-ups. No one wants to be cheated on, and there is massive repair to be done. Affairs aren't about the partner, they're about the person who has transgressed. It's not purely about the there's a deeper violation." So given his attitude toward cheating, people started to wonder if he was Lupita's side piece and she was cheating on Salima with Joshua. There were also talks about how Lupita could have been the reason Joshua had filed for divorce from Jodie. But honestly, I don't believe any of it. Lupita doesn't seem like the type of woman to break up a marriage. But hey, you never know what goes down in Hollywood. Anyways, seeing what the internet was saying, Lupita came out to deny that she cheated on Salima. Not just that, but she also came out to reveal that she and Salima had broken up, and child, it looks like Salima did her really, really dirty because that woman is hurting over a betrayal. She wrote a lengthy post saying, "At this moment, it is necessary for me to share a personal truth and publicly dissociate myself from someone I can no longer trust. I find myself in a season of heartbreak because of a love suddenly and devastatingly extinguished by deception. I am tempted to run into the shadows and hide, only to return to the light when I have regained my strength enough for me to say, whatever, my life is better this way. But I am reminded that the magnitude of the pain I am feeling is equal to the measure of my capacity for love." She continued, "And so I am choosing to face the pain, cultivating the courage to meet my life exactly as it is, and trusting that this
That is very interesting. Very interesting.
too shall pass. The promise," they say, "is that a tender heart is what gives birth to fearlessness." I hope it's true. I share this to keep it 100 and hoping that the knowledge of my experience might be useful to someone else out there experiencing the grip of heartbreak who is poised to try and escape from the pain and miss out on the wisdom that comes from it. Child, like I said, Lupita rarely talks about her private life, so for her to come out and talk about the breakup and in such a painful way, Salema must have done something really bad. This is just so sad, and she's obviously hurting badly over the breakup. It sounds like Salema cheated on her or betrayed her so bad, and she's definitely not over it yet. And as for Joshua, maybe he was just being a friend to her since they're both going through the same thing and they're leaning on each other for support. So are things romantic between them? Well, I don't know for sure, but I am definitely going to keep an eye out on these two to see how things play out. Well, fans had a lot to say about this, and they left comments like, "Joshua Jackson is moving very nasty. But then again, if I had a chance with Lupita, I would jump on it too. Y'all gonna keep letting Joshua Jackson run around with dark-skinned black women that got self-esteem issues? First, Jodie Turner-Smith, and now he's at the Janelle Monáe concert with Lupita Nyong'o. She just said Salema Masekela wasn't ish today. And so Lupita broke up with that man she just announced she was seeing and went on a date with Joshua Jackson, who seems to have a type. So what do you guys think about this situation? Do you think that Lupita—
What I think basically is that all of these people in this clip need to take some time out. They need to take some time out, you know. Anyway, let me go on, and I want to play this clip. Let me get past that. This is infamous Sylvia. Let's see what she has to say.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so freaking upset with you guys. You guys did not tell me that this woman is going on Tasha K. Why you didn't tell me that Sonya was going on Tasha K? Where you guys at? Y'all hiding in the bushes? Where are you guys at? Because I'm on my way, getting myself dressed.
Okay, let's find out. I want to make sure you know who Sonya is. 1 second. Oh, shit. I got it right here. What am I talking about? What did I do with that? Here we go. Check this out. Okay. If you don't already know, Shirley Strawberry got herself a bus driver by the name of Ernesto. Ernesto turned out to be a super bandit. He has a bunch of let's just say he has a long relationship with the law in the bad way. And he's in prison right now, or jail, whatever, for scamming and other shit. He's got a list of shit he has to go to court for. This is his side piece. This is his side piece right here. So let's listen to what she got to say.
Okay, this is Sonya. Silly Sonya, simple Sonya, whatever Sonya you want to call me. I'm only here to address two things. One, I'm not a side chick. I never was his side chick. I am his good friend. I will be his good friend. I will support him through this, whether anybody or somebody believes.
I mean, The thing is that's already telling you she's on super mammy status because there's this guy. I mean, I'm telling you, the guy's rap sheet tells you stay away. That's what his rap sheet says. But let's listen to her.
He's innocent. Fine, I don't care.
Of which one? Innocent of which count? He's got like 30 of them. So which one is he innocent of?
And secondly, I am not a stripper, nor was I ever a stripper, nor did I ever want to be a stripper, nor did I ever apply to be a stripper. Managing strip clubs does not make you a stripper. I was never on the pole, I was in the office. So, all of the messy bloggers who want to start some ish, I got the skin for it. Apparently, you've seen my record. You posted my record. And I could care less about it. My past is my past.
Oh, yeah. The problem is the past. Some people don't change from the past. I didn't even know Sonya had a record. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Sonya. Criminal record? She has a criminal record? Sonya crime pen. No, that's not it. I'm not going to look that long. We'll pick it up later.
Anybody that deals with me knows my past. Strangers don't count.
Okay, so the thing is this is the funny thing. Number one, there's a birds of a feather theory. So of course, she probably thinks she was innocent. She has a record, he has a record. So there's the match.
So that's it for now.
Y'all sit down.
Okay, so let me stop that right there because I got one more to show you on Sonya. Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. Sonya started her own channel.
No, it's a whole joint venture thing. I was.
So here we go.
To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is $10.31.
Now, let me tell you the definition of a side chick because Sonya apparently doesn't know. Dude is married. I mean, he's already married to 2 other women. So not only is she a side chick, but she might not even be a side chick. She might be the, around the way chick. And then there's the woman that Ernesto was caught with when they were doing the scam. His other side chick. This dude has more than one side chick. So I don't see why she's thinking that she is not a side chick. Shirley Strawberry, she knows this man was married to Shirley Strawberry, or at least it seemed like he was because he was already married when he married Shirley. Long story short, let me keep it going. But basically, she is technically a side chick.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, jumping around.
No, I'm sitting in the house. I was just looking outside thinking, do I want to go out? But then I was thinking, do I want to do my hair, put some makeup on, find some clothes, and go out? Can't do like a guy just walk out the house. I'm like, I don't think so. I was thinking maybe tomorrow because I need to go get my my feet done, pedicure and all of that. I need to go get that done. That's what I need to do. I've been putting it off for like a week. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm just trying to stay out of my head. That's it. Trying to stay out of my head.
No, it's hard.
Calm it down. Trying to keep it calm down.
Right.
all. What you got going on?
Nothing. I'm trying not
This sounds dry as hell.
to think. Look, I'm trying not to think. I'm overthinking and I'm trying to not think. I don't want a headache. Ugh. You know, I overthink. Overthinking gives me a headache. So I don't want a headache.
And what you overthinking about?
Man, just craziness.
What?
I have to write you on that. Right. Some craziness. Because, not everything is for everybody to hear.
Huh?
Not everything is for everybody to hear. So.
Yeah. You're talking about craziness on your end. That's what you're saying.
No, it's a whole joint venture thing. I stumbled across this video earlier today. And it was from a phone call from around January, I want to say. Me and you was on the phone talking. And this lady, the commentary or whatever, the YouTube chick, she's sitting there trying to analyze every conversation, every bit of the conversation. So what are they talking about? So what do they mean by this? Because, we don't always say, well, I'm saying flat out what it is, because the prosecutor don't need to be in everybody's business, right? So I was just like, why? Like, that is crazy that, she's sitting there trying to pick apart a conversation.
That's what people do. There's like, I don't know, 50 people online doing the same thing. Yes, they're picking apart your conversation. So what's the problem with that? That's like, people have a right to an opinion, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. So did that irritate you?
Yeah, that was irritating, I would say.
Let me take a shout out. He's got, there's a cute baby in the background. I wonder whose baby it is, because this woman's pretty old, so I know it's not hers. So who knows? But anyway, anything's possible. Quita Ward's in the house. Indiana Mom's in the house. New Diamond is in the house. Why Seeking Knowledge is in the house. King Lucifer is in the house. We also have Mistress Newbie in the house. Conscious Mind Love in the house. I'm going to keep it going. Here we go.
Not irritating like, okay, so not irritating like, highly irritating, It's just that it's funny. I was, it makes me laugh. Man, her mother called me today. No, my niece. She's out. No, not my mother. No. No, I was talking about. Anyway, yeah. No, it's just crazy. That's all. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
It's crazy. I can't understand what you talking about.
Well, let me pause it right there. Why Seeking Knowledge? You broke it down perfectly, I guess. It makes a lot of sense. It's like, I'm really starting to come to grips that males are definitely not as human as exes are. To behave like this, bring pain, lie, deceive as they do with no regard for moral compass is primitive. That is exactly true. What I find is that a lot more men, especially men like Ernesto, they have no moral compass, they have no character, they have no class whatsoever. But they think they do. That's the funny thing, is they think they do. Welcome, Cyber Dreams. Saying hi, King. King Cyber Dreams is in the house. That's good. Southern Nappiness is in the house. It's good seeing you here, Indiana Mom. Right. Indiana Mom, right. She needs to take care of that baby. Yeah. Yep. The baby's in the background crying and stuff.
That is it's just crazy to me. And I was talking with my sister. And I was talking with my brother. And I was just like, this is just crazy, because it just doesn't make sense that this is just a topic.
Why? Yeah. What? You went two criminals getting together is not a topic, who scammed another woman out of all her money? Come on. Sorry. It's news.
that people just, it's just crazy.
Cyber says CPS, call CPS on him. You know, he said boo boo, we don't want.
Visited me that this is just a topic, period. There's so many other things to talk about. And for
like what?
somebody to want,
Like what? Like what you're talking about? Oh, look what you're talking about. You're complaining about other people. So, I mean, what would you like them to talk about? This is the funny thing I find online is a lot of people who they want to act like they own everyone. They want to tell people what they should do, what channels to go to, who to talk to, who not to talk to, how to interact with other people. I'm serious. And they don't got a pot to piss in themselves. That's the funny part. Here we go.
want to listen to you and me talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me, you, and the prosecutor on the phone every time we talk, you know, which is a known thing since day one. So what are we talking about? You get me?
It doesn't matter. People get to listen, and if they find some interest in what you're saying, they get to keep and continue to listen, especially if it's online. You know, hey, I don't know how they're getting these little jail calls, but you know, you're the one who was bringing it out further. I wouldn't do this. I would just kind of like just let them do their jail calls. But I guess, you know, who knows? Maybe you're, you know, see, you got me. I'm talking about you too. let me keep it going.
And plus the fact that the all our phone calls can be played in court. You know what I'm saying? So again, what would we possibly talk about? You know what I'm saying? Period. Although there's
Now,
nothing.
you'd be surprised how many people, they know they're being recorded, but they say something wrong. They say something on these phone calls they make to other people, and it puts them away for ages. It's funny. We used to do we do crime stories on Sundays. By the way, we'll probably do one this Sunday as well. And it's really funny how about so far, I would say 25 to 30% of the men put themselves in prison because of what they said to somebody else that they didn't need to be saying, but they said it anyway. So she doesn't understand is um, they're not looking at they're not going to find an initial red flag in which what she's talking to Ernesto about. What's going to happen is that Ernesto in court, he's going to be asked something, and he will need to answer it. And then the problem is that they can go back to the phone call and say, well, in this phone call, you were telling Sonia, blah, 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 blah. Now you're saying blah, 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 blah. Which one's it? Is it? Boom. The more people talk, the more the deeper the hole they dig. The deeper they hold the dig. Here we go.
Talk about, you know. But I'm saying how juicy, you know what I'm saying, with the phone calls get, knowing that one, they'll be played in court, and two, the prosecutor, you know, is on every call because they're still, you know, trying to find something, you know, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. So she has to delicately remind him, SMH. Yep.
it's just crazy.
This is how two narcissists communicate with each other, basically.
But you know, it wasn't that. It was I had a conversation with somebody that I, you know, and they just got on my
I should say alleged narcissists because I haven't been able to look at their records.
Fucking nerves is what it was. Yes. Just the thing of it is, and I had to finally realize this because, you know, I don't deal with a lot of people, but this situation, it just opens your eyes to a lot of people. And we know this because it could be a car, and I could think that car is beautiful. Oh my God, that's the best car ever. And the same person can another person can look at that car and be like, that is the ugliest car I've ever seen. You get me? And I'd be like, why are you calling it ugly? It's got this. But you know, it's two different mindsets. And it could be me and my sister saying, you know what I'm saying, grew up the same, da 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 da. She can like this and I can hate it, you know? So it's just my whole thing was I'm very open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I hear stuff or see things or whatever, I'm open-minded because I know there's always another side than what my mind thinks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think like me. Everybody don't like what I like, and everybody don't move like I move, and or believe like I believe. You know. So, and I never try to push how I am on somebody. So,
it just got that heated.
Man, listen, I politely got off, but I wanted to hang up on the phone and block and be like, you know what? Don't ever call me again. Like, you could just never call me in life. That's how I was feeling. Because such a closed-minded person always wants somebody, always trying to just force you to think like she think. And it's like, I don't think.
Notice how she's trying to think for other people. There's one thing to assume what, to have a conversation that you're acknowledging what somebody says and you're making assumptions on what they really meant. But no, she's trying to tell people how they should be thinking. Speak of love, welcome to the chat. New Diamonds in the house. Wise Seeking Knowledge in the house. We have Cyber Dreams in the house. Southern Happiness in the house. Now, let me keep this going.
Think like you, nor will I ever think like you. We had a conversation about God last year, and she was just so, just going real hard. I'm looking at her like, why are you trying to convince me about that anyway? I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't roll with you like that for you to need me to believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? We're not best friends everyday type of people. So you get me? So I don't need to believe on how you believe.
I hope she's listening to me, listening to her. I would really like to know why she thinks Ernesto is innocent. There are so many counts. There are so many counts. How can you just say somebody is generally innocent? Innocent to what? They don't put people in jail for an extended stay unless they really have some good evidence and think that they're this person. I mean, he's got a record. She's got a record. So why do people who have proven to be a problem in society think they are better than most people in society? That is really something I would like to find out. It's really something very, very interesting to me. Let me play a little bit more, but she's kind of getting boring to me. But let's play a little bit more.
Child, I'm not sure, we ain't dating. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. So I don't need to believe on what you believe. Just like I'm not gonna sit and try to sell how I feel or my disbelief or whatever. I'm not trying to sell that to you. I want you to feel how you feel, believe.
Why Seek Knowledge says this. She is trying to get her dialogue out there. Exactly, DJ Torch. And she was right. We are playing it now. She is just trying to help her friend the best way she can with false narratives. Excellent point. Southern Nappiness says this. I believe he's a career criminal. Southern Nappiness, I agree with you. I believe he is a career criminal as well. From from various channels, I've seen his record, and it's rather long, and some of it is really dark. So I don't know where she's getting this innocent thing from, but it doesn't look innocent to me. Indiana Mom says this. This is a one-sided conversation. He doesn't even really understand what she's talking about. Just listening to her babble about nonsense. That is true. He really isn't really interacting in the conversation in a constructive way. He's just kind of like going through the motions. New Diamond breaks it down like this. Welcome, New Diamond. Actually, they do put innocent people in prison, but he's not one. That is very true. They do put innocent people in prison, unfortunately, and it's ironic how it works. But yeah, that is true.
What you believe and just be your individual person. That's just so crazy to me how she just got all just and I'm just like this bit.
Well, this is the funny thing to me. She's making all these critical views, and a lot of people do this, men and women as well, but mostly men. They will have a criminal record. They will have all these negative things they've done in their lives, but they will still find a way to judge and to critique other people, even though those other people have lived a cleaner life than they have. That is what I find very interesting and crazy to me. Is somebody can be so judgmental, right? They can be so judgmental, but their life was trash. The past is the past. If the past was the past, If Sonia was saying the past was the past, then why is she hanging out with another criminal now? The point of looking behind your life as the past is to get away from what puts you into those negative situations and to hook up or to be friends, as she put it, with a person who has been a lifetime criminal is not a good way to convince anybody the past is the past. Let's move on to her for a minute, and let's go on to this romance scammer has 101 excuses to get money from victim. Let's listen to this. Here we go.
She said, I'm like the only hope. There's nobody else. She went to the hospital saying that
She looks pretty. Let's listen more.
one of her legs is messed up. It would need surgery. So she showed me an x-ray. Angie was killed in the mission.
Why do you think everyone's dying around her?
I don't know. She told me, like, I'm sorry that I couldn't get the money. I'm locked up. I need help to get bailed out. Okay, how much is it?
In today's episode, we help a man named Michael who is dealing with tragic issues related to his online romance. He's tried his hardest to keep the relationship alive after making a promise to his mother before her passing. This relationship has put him in debt, depression, and pushed him away from his friends and family. Watch till
Welcome to the Catfish Show. Like and subscribe, of course. Let's listen to more.
the end to find out the shocking truth about his online love. Let's jump into this and try to help Michael out. Real quick, guys, don't forget to
we got catfish tonight. We got pineapples tonight. We got Dusties tonight. We got it all tonight. Here we go.
like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
I'm 42. I have an older sister. I have a niece and nephew and my goddaughter. So when it comes to me, it's all about family. I live with my dad and I take care of him. My dad is type 2 diabetic just like me. So we both
That's
use
so kind. That's so kind of him to do that.
insulin. I gotta make sure that he's on top level of his insulin. My dad can't stab himself with the insulin on his own, so I had to do it for him. I gotta stay on top of all his medication that he takes. The longest relationship I had was like 6 months. I wasn't interested. I was just pretty much chasing other girls at the time. So
Oh, okay. So he was a Playboy user, all that kind of stuff. Here we go.
you could say I'm a Casanova. As I got
So
older,
he's saying he's a Casanova, or did he say he was a Casanova? Let's double check that.
pretty much chasing other girls at the time. So you could say I'm a Casanova. As I got older, I realized like everybody else just get married, have kids, and it's time for me to grow up and be with someone who actually appreciates me.
He is in his 50s and he finally wants to grow up. That is crazy. This is not a good look for those who want to argue that, men don't hit the wall.
And what type of women are you into?
As long as you take care of your health, because I have health issues, so that's the reason why I'm focused on losing weight. I want to have someone that's at least go to the gym 3 times a week.
What did you reach out to our
Oh man, y'all are cracking me up. Y'all are cracking me up in this chat. Boomerang. Ain't no way. He has multiple art fish. Playboy on Sims. Yeah. New Diamond. Yeah, she's cracking me up.
team for?
Peace of mind, closure, all of the above. I met this person online from OkCupid.
What's her name?
Maria Jordan Campbell.
Maria reaches out to you or you reached out to her?
I reached out to her first. I just said, hi, how you doing? I think you're cute. I know you're looking for a long-term relationship. I just want to talk to you. She was just easy to talk to. Like, she was just so, like, lively. I pretty much could talk to her all day, every day. And the conversation never get dull, which I'm attracted to that. She's short. I think she's between 4'11" to 5'3".
She's what? Maybe early 30s at the most. How old do you think she is? Put that in the chat.
She works out. She's also in the Navy. So she told me that
Very
she
pretty.
has no family. Her dad was in the Air Force, so he died in a plane crash.
Okay, here we go.
Her mom died like when she was in high school with cancer. I sort of connected to that. I lost family with cancer too.
What are your
Why
favorite?
is that? Oh, no, babe. Enjoy the kiss of karma. Uh, yeah, 25, 30. I'm thinking 25, 30 at the most. You know, black don't crack, so we can give her, you know, a little bit. But yeah.
Qualities about Maria?
She knows the true meaning about family, and that's what we were trying to build on for the future. She's the reason why I went back to church. And he said, like, when we meet, we're going back to church. I was like, okay. Say, like, if I'm sleeping and she don't hear from me at all, like the whole afternoon, she would call me and say, like, I was just about to call the cops, call the emergency, see if you're okay. Yeah, that little thing like that, I consider that was kind of cute. So she was worried about me. She's a neat freak, so she said she likes to clean house. She eat healthy food. I'm eating healthy food too, so it's like that's another connection there too.
Well, let's face it, she looks like she eats healthy foods. He doesn't.
Things move extremely fast in Michael and Maria's relationship. Within weeks, they were talking about marriage.
We talk about the wedding planning for next month. So sometime next year we're gonna have a wedding.
Michael then began
Single loves this. What?
to open up about meeting this woman in person.
But she graduated high school.
Yeah, no, he hasn't met her in person yet. Just so you know, he hasn't met her in person.
She joined the Navy because her dad was an Air Force. She's a petty officer.
Have you seen photos of her like in her fatigues and stuff like that?
Her Navy outfit, like on her right chest, and Navy symbol on her left chest. And some photos will be her name on the left.
Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. Weren't we just talking about how these predators pursue the younger ones? And in cases like this, become prey? Bars.
Then badges on the right.
You want to get this relationship off of text message and meet her.
Oh yeah, is he serious?
Right?
Correct. I was been nagging her every single time, like every week, every month. I was ready, like, to be fully committed to her, but at the same time, I spent so much money on a relationship. It's not even funny.
This is when it all started. Maria was able to get some time away from the Navy, and she agreed to come and visit Michael, but she needed him to purchase a $1,200 airline ticket from where she was stationed at in Virginia. Michael sent the funds to Maria, and she was ready to leave the next day.
Okay, I want to pause. A $1,200 ticket. Wait, from where she was. Let me see where she was.
Come and visit Michael, but she needed him to purchase a $1,200 airline ticket from where she was stationed at in Virginia. Michael.
Okay, Virginia to New York, right? I'm gonna look this up. Give me 1 second here. Flight to Virginia to New York price. Okay, so I'm gonna look on. Let's see if they have it here. Damn, I don't see it. Hold on. That seems like quite a bit. Flights from Virginia to New York. Let's just say Richmond, Virginia. Today, let's give it, you don't do anything right immediately. So let me put it on the 7th and then return on the 14th of December. Boom. How much would that be? Round trip. Okay. Let's just go boom, boom, boom. Let me show you what I'm doing. So look, these are round trips, and I'm just throwing this up. I'm not even trying hard to look for a deal. Letitia Lovejoy, welcome. $222.95 for a round trip. Right? Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay. And she wants
ready like to be fully committed to her, but at the same time, I spent so much money on a relationship. It's not even funny.
This is when it all started. Maria was able to get some time away from the Navy, and she agreed to come and visit Michael, but she needed him to purchase a $1,200 airline ticket from.
You heard it, $1,200, but you see that I found me a deal. If he lives in New York and she lives in Virginia, $222. I think there's something wrong. And this is a funny thing. For a man his age, you'd think you'd be able to figure this out. New Diamond breaks it down like this. Dating apps are useless. You see these same types on there. The scum of the earth, broke, living in somebody's room with mama or at the shelter, looking for a woman to move in with. Bars. Sugar Love says the player don't know when he's getting played. Yep. She looks fresh and bubbly. He looks burnt out and tired. He's chasing his desires and doesn't mind tricking for chat. LOL, she's at arm's reach and he can't touch. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Wow, the disparity in price. I went to Ghana round trip for 900. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, to starstruck Google prices. Yeah. Look at that.
Where she was stationed at in Virginia. Michael sent the funds to Maria, and she was ready to leave the next day.
Oh, I was so thrilled. I was so ecstatic. You just don't even know. Like my day just lifted, and I finally got to see the dream person that I've always been looking for, and finally get to meet. I was actually in JFK Airport. She told me that she's on a plane on her way there. I look at the flight information. I was just waiting, look at my watch. I was like, yes, can't wait. All the people just came out from the plane. No show. I didn't want to talk to her for the first few days since that happened.
Maria's excuse for not being on the plane was her daughter being in Michigan. She apologized to Michael for standing him up at the airport, and he eventually forgave her. But her requests for favors began to double.
Wow, why would you? Oh man, I mean, come on. I mean, man, let's listen to more.
A few days later, I text her up again. Says, I loan you the money. Are you gonna hold me back? I was like, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. And then she tried to ask me to send her to Michigan, get tickets for her and her daughter to come, so she could come back to New York.
So she has a daughter?
Not biological daughter, her cousin. Her aunt was killed by her husband. So she was gonna bring her grandmother to New York so they could stay with her for a while. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. Then I got a text saying that the taxi got in an accident and they're both in the hospital. She went to the hospital saying that one of her legs is messed up that would need surgery. So she showed me an x-ray. And I also gave her like $1,500. I spent $550 to get her wills.
Wow. I mean, look, I'm dropping the link just in case somebody wants to get in on this with me, because this is crazy already. Oh, man, I mean, you hate to see people. Wait, hold on. Let me play hold on one second. I got to take this call, but I'll play a little bit more of it. Here we go.
But she could move around for a wheelchair. She was in the hospital. She was in Boston, and transferred to another location. I sent her money for her surgery when it took place at. It's like my whole check just goes towards her to support what she needs.
Michael had already spent $10,000 on plane tickets and Maria's hospital fees. Every time
Wow, 10th. Oh man. Oh man, but I bet she's fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive, right? Sugar- What's his number? Let me call him. Oh, that was a good one. That was sorry to laugh so hard, but that was a good one. That was
time she would make requests for money, Michael would send it through Cash App to people who claimed to be Maria's friends.
Here's the thing, it's been occurring like every paycheck from every month I sent her money. Angie and Maria are like best friends. They know each other for 7 years. Well, I find out that Angie was killed in a mission.
Why do you think everyone's dying around her?
I don't know.
Maria's problems never came to an end. She told Michael that she was going to pay all of his money back and she was on her way to the bank.
oh my God. Okay, well, I got to hear this one, but Miss RV, welcome, Miss RV. She says, get the likes up, please. There are 27 people of us in here, but only 14 likes. Come on, this is a lot of production work. This is a lot of effort to bring you guys the show. Miss RV, I would appreciate it too, Miss RV. That would be cool. Let me keep it going.
But she unfortunately was arrested after an argument with an employee at the bank about her.
That's why Dream says, I just broke my foot on a brake pedal. I need a cash. Oh man.
Account being frozen.
She told me like, I'm sorry that I couldn't get the money. I'm locked up. I need help to get bailed out. Okay, how much is it for the bill? And she would say like $1,300. She said, I'm like the only hope. There's nobody else that's not helping her, and I really need you to help me. And my logic is just kind of support who.
You know, this guy reminds me of Flit. Finding love in something. But yeah, he reminds me of him because he was a sugar daddy. Even though he had a child in the United States, he was a sugar daddy to somebody who was in a Dominican Republic or something, some other country, right? And he was giving that woman money for her kids. It wasn't even
if that's gonna be my spouse. So like as a kind gentleman would do.
Oh yeah, says this. Death, arrest, illness. This is bad.
It got to a point I couldn't make my car payments. I financed my car. I was behind, and the bank took my car, so I owe them almost 11 grand as well.
Holy moly. So they took his car. That's why I pay cash for my shit. Forget that. I am not. No.
Every month I'm putting in my money, my hard-earned money to support her. Whatever that she needs, I got it. You can add 4 grand every month into that she collect. Started doing that since January until now.
I like the music in the background. It's bringing it all the way home, huh?
And that's the reason why my credit score is 450, roughly.
Where is all this money?
Oh my God! Well, oh yes. I guess that if he got his car repoed, that would do that. That would do that. That would definitely do that.
Money coming from?
That's all overtime. I work at the hospital.
How much money have you sent to her altogether?
You really want to know? From credit cards maxed out, about a little bit over 67K. That's all overtime. I work at the hospital.
How much money have you sent to her altogether?
You really want to know? From credit cards maxed out, about a little bit over 67K. About a little bit over 67K. About a little bit over 67K.
Holy that's money he doesn't have. I mean, I don't Indiana mom, I bet she's a whole man from Nigeria, Ghana or Nigeria. Oh my God, 67K, $67,000. Oh yeah. Cyber Dream says because she was black, the cryosphere. I like that the cryosphere go run with this story. Yeah. Dude, that Flit. Yeah, I was thinking it was Flit too. But he sounds like Flit, don't he? That's why I had to play this, because I was actually gonna do a special in your passport, brother. Maybe it is Flit. Maybe it is. I don't know. Because I've seen Flit, but he always had glasses on at the time. I never saw a good angle on him, Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong damn business. Sugar Love says, my, let me go be his shoulder to cry on for for a little fee. It's cryosphere, LOL. Oh man, y'all are cracking me up tonight. I appreciate it.
Struggling eating. I try to rationalize, and I make sure there's enough food for my dad. I just eat less.
Has this affected your ability to take care of your dad?
Yeah.
What do you do for your dad?
To help him with the bills for rent, stuff like that.
And you haven't been doing that?
For the past few months, no.
Why?
Because I was trying to take care of her, but at the same time, I put a little money on the side. I'll have like 200 there for food. I just don't eat.
Remember, this guy is a former player. He used to do a Jindea. Took away women's baby making years so he could go out and have fun. And only until he got into his 50s is he now looking for somebody to marry. He's spending his dad's money. Yep. Shame. Yep.
I just make sure he's eating.
Is she asking for money right now?
Correct. She wanted to pick up the little girl on Wednesday, because she has no money to fly to Michigan to get that little girl.
So she wants you to pay for her to fly.
Basically, yeah.
In order for us to look into this for you, you got to do something. You got to make it a point to do something nice for your dad this weekend, okay?
No problem. I'll keep my word on that.
No more.
No problem.
Michael was unfortunately in a cycle of sending money to Maria. And this weekend, we were focused on breaking that cycle. Instead of sending funds to Maria for another plane ticket, he promised us to do something nice for his father.
I know he loved to eat, so I was like, I'm gonna take him to a restaurant.
They literally had to force him to treat his father, who's real, and in front of him all day. And there's a reason why he's there, to treat his father right over spending more money on his woman.
I know he loved the Lakers, so I'm gonna probably get him a jersey or something. He's a big Lakers fan. I know I'm a big Knicks fan.
Love, I believe she was in the I want to say she was in the not the Air Force. I think she said the Air Force. Maybe it was the Air Force. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, it's a Navy.
And so
our team put our heads together and dug into everything Michael was able to provide on Maria. After a few days of researching, it was time to let him know the truth. But before we go further, if you're having second thoughts about your online lover, reach out to us. We can help you find answers. Our email is sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
Well, are you ready for today then?
Yeah. If she lies, I'll just cut her off completely. Because she sounds so genuine. She always check up me day in, day out. She would blow kisses, just to encourage me. And what's worse is ever since my mom passed away 4 years ago.
Indiana confirmed it's Navy.
So, I promised my mom to be in a relationship.
Today, we're going to put all of that to rest, okay? We're going to give you the truth, and we're going to give you answers, okay?
Okay.
Alyssa Uncovered says, damn, I'm finna be a catfish even though I'm fine. I could be making money and not get arrested. LOL. Just joking, you guys. Hey, look. We never heard we never heard nothing. So the thing is this, a lot of the people who get catfished really deserve it. I'm not saying all, but just say a large portion. Welcome, Feisty Black Tina is in the house. Indiana Mom is in the house. New Diamonds in the house. Sugar Love's in the house. Atlas Uncovered is in the house. White Seeking Knowledge is in the house. We got it going on. Let's keep it going.
Bree and I, we looked at all of the information you had provided. We had both been working on your investigation together. And what we would like to do is break down all of the reasons that Maria had requested money from you.
The main thing that she was telling me, that she has bank issue and all the banks lock her out, so she couldn't even draw any type of money from her account.
Man, that's a trip. Welcome, Amanda Clark.
To health, rich to poor. I gotta support the person. She's telling me like when she comes to New York, whatever the bills I had, is she gonna pay that off and pay me the money back that I sent her.
We researched the image of the bank account screenshot that you'd sent over to us. We found a match. This is a photoshopped image of a bank account that we found, believe it or not, a Jeep Wrangler forum. It's a public blog. We also found that same exact image on TikTok and Reddit. So it seems like this image has been passed around.
She sent you a social security number. Can you tell me why she sent you that?
I guess to put me at ease.
Michael, we use a tool that confirms if a social security number exists and is valid. We found that this is a valid number. It was issued in Pennsylvania. And from this info, the person that owns this number would be anywhere from 73 to 78 years old.
Ooh. Oh my God.
You okay, Michael?
Yeah.
And then she also sent you some x-rays, right?
Yeah. Show me the picture of her leg. So I'm thinking maybe in a hospital she got her leg wrapped up, something like that. So I'm assuming the way on the picture looked legit. I'm not a professional in the medical field, so I can't tell.
Bree and I ran these images of the x-rays and
Let me pause it for a minute. Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. He's chasing a dream to his own detriment. And unfortunately, that of his father, exactly. We all can see she is not his type. I bet there are thirsty mammies around. Yeah. Wow.
and we actually found matches immediately. Both of these images were attached to Pinterest accounts.
This person you're talking to went to this Pinterest account, downloaded the files, and then created this story and said, hey, this is my leg.
You sent over 3 different images and all 3 belong to different people, not even the same person.
I'm just so
Michael, I just want to say that I'm so proud of you for not sending that money over the weekend, and I'm proud of you that you're taking your dad
What about the other $67,000? Man, but I am proud of him. Maybe let's see.
out and you're getting back to your responsibilities. I have 2 more pieces of information that is pretty much going to close the casket on all of this. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
We ran all the images that you sent over to us for Maria, and we found exact matches. We did find the real identity to this person, and her name is not Maria. Her real name is Courtney. She is in the U.S. Navy, and she lives in Maryland.
Okay.
And they forgot one thing about her.
Maria. Her real name is Courtney. She is in the U.S.
She is gorgeous. That's what they left that part out. I mean, a knockout.
Navy, and she lives in Maryland.
Okay.
You are in a romance scam. None of these stories that Maria or these fantasies that she's created ended up to be true. She isolated herself, and that's why there were so many murders and people dying. And this person that you're talking to is essentially creating a movie, and you're the main character and the star of the movie. They just wanted you to feel like you were the only person that could save them from whatever danger that they were in.
When you were told that take a woman's work through words, through fiction, I felt like that person is going to be honest with me, and that's what.
Wait, Indiana mom. You saying that Courtney was married to Brad? Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. That doesn't line up with the Manosphere's narrative at all, because I thought Brad wasn't checking for black women. Huh. Interesting.
I was raised through a mom. It's if a woman said this and that, they meant it. Like yes means yes, no means no. Just take by the word, don't take that for granted. And ever since then, it's always been me the whole time.
Michael, this is what we call a military romance scam. It's basically when somebody claims they're
Okay,
overseas.
let me do that. Let me look at the pics again. Let me go back to okay. See this.
We did find the real identity to this person, and her name is not Maria. Her real name.
Yeah, you're right. There she is with her little boy.
Name is Courtney. She is in the U.S. Navy, and she lives in Maryland.
I thought, me too. I was laughing because Cyber G said that's a black man cosplay. Let me keep it going.
You are in a romance scam. None of these stories that Maria or these fantasies that she's created ended up to be
Atlas, I agree. She doesn't even look like a Maria.
true. She isolated herself, and that's why there were so many murders and people dying. And this person that you're talking to is essentially creating a movie, and you're the main character and the star of the movie. They just wanted you to feel like you were the only person that could save them from whatever danger that they were in.
When
Yeah, why seeking knowledge is this. Quit using your mom as an excuse to simp. Bet she doing dolphin flips in her grave looking down at this mess. Yep.
you were told that take a woman's work through words, through fiction, I felt like that person is going to be honest with me, and that's how I was raised through a mom. It's if a woman say this and that, they meant it. Like yes means yes, no means no. Just take by the word, don't take that for granted. And
Yeah, let me stop it right there. I think we see it enough. That was funny to me. Oh man. Okay. So we're gonna go pay Kendra a visit. I think you're really gonna like the one that I chose here. This is a man who's very concerned about body count. Let's go find out. Let's get ready to
Can you hear
rumble
me?
here.
I can hear you.
How you doing?
Okay, nope, it's not an echo over here. What's your
Don't
name, baby?
forget, this is Kendra G Single. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You know, you don't have to be looking for a date to get entertained. And I'll tell you one thing, her show is entertaining. Right now, immediately, right off, that I noticed right off the bat is she already looks a little skeptical. Maybe she's just in a bad mood today, but let's see where it goes.
Victor.
Victor, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. What you
Atlas says, "Are you going to find the guy catfishing him?" I don't. Let me just a quick. Let me go back for 1 second on it. Hold on. Let's see if they even find the person. I can give you guys that much satisfaction. Let's see here. Catfished. Let's see if they even give me 1 second. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
The call. They don't need money. They're completely taken care of. Unfortunately, because you're such a sweet, kind person, and it's obvious you have a giving heart, that this is the type of person that the scammer looks for to take advantage of.
We got you over a link. What Maria didn't know was that when she clicked on the link, we were going to be able to grab her IP address. She clicked on it twice. To no surprise, we saw 2 clicks from Nigeria. And the first click came from Abuja, and the second one came from Lagos.
All right, so who guessed it? I think it was Indiana Mom. You won. Ding, 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 ding.
This sucks.
You have to give Nigeria. You have to give Nigeria their props. They know how to catfish better than anybody. You got to give them their props. You got to give them their props. All right, back to Kendra. Here we go.
do you do for a living?
I am a software developer, and I own my own photography and videography company.
Software developer, and you own your own device. What else do you do?
I own my own photography and videography company.
You own your own photography and videography company. Do you have any kids?
I have 2, one 18 and one 4.
Both by the same woman?
No.
Have you ever been married?
Okay,
Yes.
so he's had 2 kids with 2 different women. He was married once. Let's keep it going.
Yes. When did you get divorced?
August of last year.
You just got divorced.
Yes.
So, what's your zodiac sign, Victor?
I'm Capricorn, January, baby.
All right. So we got Victor, Birmingham, California, software developer, also owns his own photography and videography company. 2 kids, 18 and 4, by different women?
Yes.
Yeah. Married once. Was you married to one of your children's moms?
Yes, my son, my 4-year-old.
Okay. 36 Capricorn. Got divorced last year. All right. What kind of woman you looking for, boo?
And it's Birmingham, Alabama, not California.
I'm sorry, Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you.
Yes, man. A woman. I'm looking for my Proverbs 31 woman. You know, a woman that's
Okay, so I assume that if he's saying Proverbs 31 woman, he is trying to flex that he is very religious and one with God, I would assume. Let's keep it going.
Inspirational and driven. I'm not. I can't say looks is like 100% like my main go-to, more personality for me, but I do have preference as far as look goes, but it's not high on my priority list.
Okay, listen close. Listen close.
Really, just like I said, an inspirational, God-fearing, driven woman that's looking to grow and build and just have a meaningful relationship.
Okay. What are
Okay,
your
remember now, inspirational, God-fearing woman, that's not really a description of a person's personality. That's just basically a description of a woman's beliefs. Let's keep it going.
deal breakers?
Out of shape is one. Not no drive, no passion to succeed and continue to push forward. Very just stagnant and just I guess complacent. And toxic. I don't like toxic women that every time something is not going their way that they have to have a constant rebuttal or an argument about something. And that's really it. And not for the streets. I don't need nobody that has a
Remember, he said not for the streets, not for the streets. Listen, keep listening. Here we go.
I don't really care about it, but not a very high body count. So but yeah.
He doesn't care about it, but he made a point to mention not a very high body count. Okay, listen to this. Listen close now.
Body count. Okay. What's the age range you would date? You're 36.
28 to 36.
Let's go back to body count for a second. What's your body count?
I can't even tell you.
You heard that, right? Let me rewind that for a minute.
28 to 36.
Let's go back to body count for a second. What's your body count?
I can't even tell you. I
So
can't
you
even
can't
tell
even know
you.
your body count. So what would be high for a woman to you?
High for me, anything more than 8.
Let's break it down. By the way he's making it sound, he's probably north of 100, right? But this is a godly man. He's godly. He wants a Proverbs 31 woman. He's a godly man. So this is the thing. This is what is weird to me. This is what's weird to me. He's faking the funk. He wants a woman with technically what he calls a low body count, right? He don't even know how many women he's smashed. It's so many that he can't even count. So he's giving everybody this religious BS. Okay, Proverbs 31 woman making all these demands after he's been sinning because, smashing technically is sinning, right? He's trying to come off all godly and shit. Proverbs 31s and shit. Let me drop the link just in case anybody wants to roast this dude too. I mean, come on. Exactly. That's males included. Yeah. He wants to come off That's the problem I have. I don't look, what you did in your past is really your business, really. But it's when you try to denounce people who have a much lower body count than you, and you try to literally demand something you are not about. Indiana Mom breaks it down like this. Let me see what Letitia says. Why is he worried about her body and don't know his? Exactly. Why is she worried? Why is he worried about her body count and don't even know his? That it's so many he don't even know. And this is how these dudes think. Indiana Mom breaks it down like this. High body count means I'm terrible at sex and don't want to compete with real men. Give me a near virgin, who has no expectations and will be happy with my mediocre performance. Indiana Mom, you nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it. Let's keep listening.
More than 8 is high.
Mm-hmm.
How would you know if a woman slept with more than 8 men, though?
I wouldn't, but if she was
So he can have 800, but she has to have 8. Do you know how ridiculous that is?
honest with me, then So, but if she knows she slept with more than 8 men, then just don't. Yeah.
So
Stay
she
where
slept
you
with
are.
10 men. Don't reach out to you.
That's hard to say.
I'm sorry to pause it so quickly. Welcome, Madison Goldman. But it's the amount of audacity he's at, the level he's at of audacity and delusion is ridiculous. This is a man who basically is telling us he was a male 3. He either is or was a male 304. But he wants technically a virgin. And then they'll wonder why they can't find anybody. Again, a perfect example of men in the manosphere.
All depends on, I guess, personality and if we really vibe.
Let me ask you this. Have you slept with more than 8 women, you think?
Yes.
So why does she have to accept that from you, but you wouldn't accept that from her?
Bars. Kendra, that's there we go.
But men and women are different when it comes to that.
I knew it. That's that manosphere BS. Men and women are different. I knew it. I bet he goes into how, men. I bet he's going to go into that BS about how women, when they're with men, they keep some of the man with them and with her and everything. And then the man, that doesn't happen, blah, blah. Watch.
Women have sex emotionally, men don't. So it's.
See, there we go. Here it goes again. I told you. I knew he was going to start this BS, this manosphere BS.
That's a lot of emotional ties that I'm not, it's hard to overcome. So
this could be true, but let me ask you this. Why would you deserve that woman? Why do you deserve the woman that has sex with less than 8 people and you have sex with way more than 8 people?
Because I'm a man of substance. I'm not a.
That's not an answer. That's a statement. That's a statement. Yeah, he does look like Mashigalov. He does. He look like he's in his mama's basement. Look, rafters and shit.
Just your every run of the day, run of the mill man. That's just.
You sound like a run of the mill man to me. If you've been knocking down women that you can't eat, so many women that you can't even count how many you've had sex with. See, that's the funny thing. These men are so delusional. It's funny. It's amazingly funny to me. And the thing is that if he's looking, let's just listen. I'm going to calm down here for a minute. Indiana Mom says this. The irony is that women he wants can get 100 men to his one woman. He's just who he's the one who needs to settle. I'm sorry, he's the one who needs to settle. Or he can die alone with a house full of dogs. Dialogue, yep. Cryosphere talking points, exactly. I mean, welcome Gold Reflection, welcome Miss RV, welcome Caramel Baby, welcome Oya Terminador Negro, Atlas Uncovered, New Diamonds in here, Why Seeking Knowledge. We got everybody in here. Let's keep it going. This is funny to me.
Just out here looking to sleep with multiple women, but actually looking to build with one woman.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I've
minute.
had my
Wait a minute. 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 What did you just say here?
Just your every run of the day, run of the mill man.
Okay, I want you to hear his whole soliloquy on delusion right here.
Why do you deserve the woman that has sex with less than 8 people and you have sex with way more than 8 people?
Because I'm a man of substance. I'm not a just your every run of the day, run of the mill man that's just out here looking to sleep with multiple women, but actually looking to build with one woman. I've had my past, I was in the Army for almost 10 years. I had my past, but like I said, I'm driven, I'm career oriented, family oriented,
Okay. This is the thing. He just said some conflicting things. But before I'd say that, I'm going to say break down Atlas Uncovered. Just get a nice, sweet version. My older sister is still a virgin at 32 and just graduated from medical school. That because my father didn't play that he was beyond strict with her. He is gorgeous too. Now, you don't want her going to this dude. You don't want going over into this dude here. So basically, let me play it one more time.
I'm driven, I'm career oriented, family oriented, I love my kids, and if my woman has kids, I love her kids like they're my own. So I feel I'm a man's man, and I'm not just
a man's man. So he should date men then. Let's go back a little bit.
Kids, and if my woman has kids, I love her kids like they're my own. I'm driven, I'm career oriented, family oriented, I love my kids, and if my woman has kids, I love her kids like they're my own.
Carmel Baby says, I bet he has cheese for it.
So I feel I'm a man's man, and I'm not just, every
Let
man.
me ask you this. Could a woman be of substance and have slept with more than 8 men?
Of course. Like I said, it all depends on, our connection, and if we vibe, then it's not a major deal breaker for me, no.
Okay, we'll keep it moving. Does she have to look a certain way? Did I already ask you that question?
Mr. RV says this, and I wonder how many times he wore protection, right? And I bet he doesn't know his status. They never go to the doctor, correct?
Yeah, like not overweight, enjoys, working out and making sure that her body and her health is intact. Can still love to eat and all that, but make sure that she's well put together.
Okay.
Oh, Atlas. Yeah, Atlas. I am not Latino, but I did take a couple classes back in the day. But no, I'm not Latino.
What about money? Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily. She can make half of what I make, and we'll be fine. So that's not a big deal.
Okay. So this is Victor.
Yep, that's right. 38, and he still needs help to build.
Birmingham, Alabama, software developer, photo and videographer company, 36 Capricorn, 2 kids, 18 and 4. Do you want more children?
I'm open to it. Do I want them? No, but I am open to it.
Okay, you said she can't have children already.
Oh yes, she can have kids. Yes.
All right. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Don't mind my house. It's a mess right now.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I mean,
All
I'm
right,
not going to say he's in bad shape, but he's not really like it's not like he's got a six pack or nothing. And my at my old age, my pectoral area is much more better developed than his.
We
He's
see
got
you.
he's literally got boobs. See, this is all supposed to be filled out right here. If he was really like all about being in the gym and in shape and shit. If he wants to be, I'm just being picky for you all because I don't care. But if he wants to be picky and the woman's got to be in shape, he should be in better shape than what he's in. He's not in shape. Look, he looks like I did when I started on my fitness journey about a year ago. I had a little bit of a gut like this. I'm in better shape than this mofo, and he's half my age. Oh, she's got to be in shape. Again, I don't care. It's not about him being in shape. It's about him being picky and demanding more than he actually is. His arms okay, shoulders seem to be decently developed, but he's not like freaking, Idris Elba or nothing. That's for sure.
Victor, do you want her in Alabama?
She doesn't necessarily have to be in Alabama. I don't mind traveling.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My ex-wife. So over a year ago. So
We're nosy. You don't have to answer. Why'd you get a divorce?
Lord.
This is gonna be good. Anybody want to make any guesses? Let's make some guesses before I play the rest of the tape. Why he got a divorce. Let's play the game. Why he got a divorce. Now wait a minute. I gotta catch up to all these chats here. I'm falling behind. Here we go. Yeah. Got man boobs. Yep. I mean, and again, he's not in horrible shape or nothing. It's just that he's demanding a fit woman and he's not really that fit. I was a fitness trainer. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go.
There's a lot of factors that played into that. We can never see eye to eye on a lot of things. And a lot of decisions that were made, I don't place blame on her. I place them on myself. I made a lot of bad decisions that could have gone a different way.
I think Karma, I think here is that the way he talked right now, it sounded like that's where he went.
Because things weren't, the way that they should have been, where we thought they could have been. Like we came from two separate backgrounds. I came from a single parent household, ripping and running the streets. She came from a two-parent household that both parents are married for 30.
He cheated on her. And he was abusive. Because he's asking for a break. That's what he's doing by, I came from a one-parent household, blah, 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 blah. Let's listen closely.
30 years plus church every week. It was just different.
So basically he was saying he's Pookie. He was Pookie and she wasn't. Listen again. Let's listen to this again. It's very important. Learning moment. Here we go.
Or we thought they could have been decisions that could have gone a different way. We can never see eye to eye on a lot of things. And a lot of decisions that were made, I don't place blame on her. I place them on myself. I made a lot of bad decisions that could have gone a different way because things weren't, the way that they should have been. Where we thought they could have been. Like we came from two separate backgrounds. I came from.
Yeah, pause. Welcome, Letitia Lovejoy.
From a single parent household, ripping and running the streets.
Madison Goldman.
She came from a 2-parent household that both parents are
Ripping, do you guys know the term what ripping and running means? Ripping and running is the definition, it is the old school definition for being in the streets. Being for the streets. That is the definition, ripping and running. It is the same thing. And that's why he doesn't even know what his body count is. So here's the funny part. He knows he's a 304. But he wants a woman, he wants the exact same woman he dumped. He just dumped. He wants the exact same woman. Listen again. Listen one more time. One more time.
The way that they should have been. We can never see eye to eye on a lot of things.
We're nosy. You don't have to answer. Why'd you get a divorce?
Lord. There's a lot of factors that played into that.
Welcome, Gold Reflection.
We can never see eye to eye on a lot of things. And a lot of decisions that were made, I don't place blame on her. I place them on myself. I made a lot of bad decisions that could have gone a different way. Because
I made a lot of bad decisions that could have gone a different way. That's a long way of saying I cheated.
Things weren't, the way that they should have been, where we thought they could have been. Like, we came from 2 separate backgrounds. I came from a single parent household, ripping and running the streets. She came from a 2-parent household that both parents are married for 30 years plus church every week. It was just different.
So basically, he's Pookie. But you see, and all of the Pookies think like this. They all have body count issues, even though they got the body count. Yep. Sugar Love, you're right. Ho. For the streets. Yep. He's for the streets. And what he's doing is he's about to take down somebody else now. He just got a divorce. What he should be doing is building himself within.
So we had a lot of different views on life that we couldn't agree on. And it caused.
Okay. He doesn't understand that because he was a male 304, he's not going to have the same view as some woman who has a very, very low body count. So what he's asking for is very selfish. He's literally going to break somebody else's heart and still be who he is. Because he's the one who said he can't even count how many women he's been with.
A big rift, between us and caused us to go our separate ways.
Okay, fair enough. Did I ask you the last time you slept with someone? You don't have to answer.
About 3 weeks ago.
Is that woman an option?
She would have been if she wasn't trying to balance 2 guys, So when I found that out, it was like, no.
Why? He's bounced around with at least 2 women before. So, and he made no commitment, right? So what the hell? And the other mom says this: he wants a good, hardworking woman who is stupid enough to let him cheat in peace while she pays the bills. Bars. Letitia Lovejoy says this: he liked the idea of a new woman regularly. Yep.
How'd you find out?
Social media tell you everything. When you try to hide it, you can find it, So
Okay, so now he was a stalker too. So okay, let's keep it going.
What did you find? Tell us.
Just TikTok tells it all. You try to hide your TikTok, and
he's a predator. Yeah, I agree.
and you're posting videos on at restaurants with how people try to take a picture, a video of their food, not showing the person across the table from them, but you see those hands or that arm across the table. Not all right.
So here's the funny thing. That's not his business. It really isn't. Because he remember now, there's a guy who can't even count how many women he's been with. Right now, he's really trying to run game on Kendra, and I'll tell you why. That's none of his business. Let's listen a little further, but that's the vibe I'm getting. The vibe I'm getting is that he is one of those weird dudes that likes to sleep around, but at the same time is very jealous and creepy to the point where he likes to get into other people's spaces that he doesn't need to get into.
Like that bicep look a little manly across that table, So yeah, so then I confronted her about it. Yeah, I did, and it was I guess a guy that she had been dealing with in the past that she couldn't get over. So I just let it go, let it be what it be.
Ladies, y'all so dumb. Why
Yeah.
y'all so dumb? Why would you put that on TikTok if you know you dating somebody else?
Because he didn't commit. They just hanging out. He had no serious aspirations for that woman. Come on now. I can figure that out. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it as a man's perspective. And the fact that the way he found out, that's kind of weird and creepy.
Crazy.
Stupid. Well, there you have it. Okay, well, I ain't mad at you. Well, let me ask you this. Was you dating her exclusively or was you dating other people?
Yeah, that was exclusive.
Okay, she was just stupid. All right. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Victor?
Patience. I could get wrapped up in my work sometimes. So it causes my attention to be, focused on work. That is something that I'm working on, that I'm weaning off of, finding time for things outside of work, enjoying life. And
welcome, Kitten and Caskets in the house.
And I guess people say I can be nonchalant. I don't let a lot of things get to me. So, and sometimes in relationships and dealing with women, sometimes women try to get a rise out of you, and then when they don't get that out of you, they think that you don't care, but you really do. But I don't let things get to me, so I don't blow up and show a lot of emotion when it comes to that. So it causes issues sometimes. So that's one thing that I'm working on as well.
King Lucifer in the house. Welcome, King Lucifer. He says, DJ, would you marry a woman with multiple baby daddies? Why not? If we vibe, yeah. Shoot. Baby I'm in the older range. I'm a little bit older, King, so that's to be expected. If baby daddies includes maybe a marriage and something, or two married a couple times, yeah. Come on now. Come on now. I'm not one of those dudes who's gonna marry some woman who's 25. No, it's not gonna be me. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem, King.
Is that 2 flaws?
Those 3.
That's 3. Okay.
Patience, letting work consume me sometimes, and then not really being, I guess people saying that I'm real nonchalant.
Got you. What is the age range you would date? Oh, you told me 28 to 36. Okay.
Yes.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Again, I'm a God friend.
Well, I'm a hypocrite, because I want to be able to hoe around and everything. And yep. Yeah. And but the woman I date, has to, the woman I date has to only have 8, partners, even though I can have 800 partners, because it's different for men. It's different for men, and why I broke up with my former wife, who went to church all the time, and then I cheated on her. I just said it a different way, of course, but I cheated on her. She caught me and we got a divorce. Even though, and guess what, guys? I want the exact same woman as the wife, the woman I cheated on, so I could cheat on her too. And yeah, I wasn't in anything exclusive with that woman, but I said it anyway because it sounds good.
Man that loves to pour into my woman. Loves to
Yeah, he loves to pour into a lot of women by his own admission. He remember you see the thing is this liars they sometimes forget what they said just before they said it. Remember, he cannot remember how many women he's been with. Right? But all of a sudden,
that loves to pour into my woman. Loves.
Well, he loves to pour. If you love to pour into your women, right? Isn't that an emotional connection? You see where I'm going with this? Isn't that an emotional connection that he says that women have with men? Right? I can't take the voice of these. Isn't that emotional connection when you pour into a woman or a woman pours into a man? Isn't that the emotional connection that he was talking about that women make with men, but men don't? Men don't have to do that. So which one is it? So was he pouring into all 800 women he slept with? I'm exaggerating, yes. Maybe it's not 800, maybe it's just 300. Right? Because he did say, let's break down his list. 1, he said he was ripping and running, which is being in the streets, right? 2, he's had so many bodies that he can't remember how many he's had. Okay. 3, that he said that Black women who have high body count have more emotional trauma because they love, they have an emotional connection with the men. But now, conversely, he just said he loves to pour into women. And remember, he can't remember the amount of women he's poured into because of how high his body count is. Do you notice what's going on here? See, this is the reason why I got to do these types of things. It's funny, it's hilarious, but at the same time, when you ladies go out on dates with these guys and they start using these buzzwords, remember, old man Torch told you. Old man Torch told you what was going on. See, this is why the manosphere is really furious at me, because they think I'm breaking bro code, letting you know how these dudes are. He's looking for more. The woman he just divorced was perfectly fine if he was perfectly fine. Because remember now, he just said that his ex that he could not vibe with, okay, and was the reason he could not vibe with her, it was because she came from a 2-parent home, loved God, right? Went to church every weekend, right? And was basically, and he cheated. Let's just face it, he cheated. He has the nerve to come on the show with this fake
Christian crap about saying wanting Proverbs 31 woman when he's been a male 304 for most of his life. That's why he got a divorce. He couldn't stop. He couldn't stop. He probably was another Derek Jackson. Because let me tell you, when I know men like him, I knew men like him. They can't stop. It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop. They can't. It's really hard. The reason why he got a divorce, I'm telling you the straight up deal right now. The reason why he got a divorce was because he was in the streets. He was for the streets. We could go into some psychobabble, but at the end of the day, he was for the streets. He was for the streets. Yeah, just does. He pour, yep, Camo, he pour in every woman he meets. Yep. Yep, cross-fear brainwashing these dudes into isolism. Yep. Yep. He does know, and it's also a flex as though he's so desirable. Exactly. Yeah. It must be cleansed. It must cleanse myself with frankincense. Alice uncovers says this. Old man torch. I can honestly say you're, oh, thank you, the best looking black male content creator on YouTube. Okay. I'm not, I mean, yeah, sometimes I have a good day. Storm Monroe isn't even hot compared to you, DJ. I appreciate that. Here we go.
To inspire and do those random acts of kindness. I feel that I'm the type of man that would, I guess, go that extra mile to make sure that she's happy.
If he really was going to go do everything that he's saying right now, if he actually did it with the woman he was married to, they'd still be married. Going the extra mile also means keeping your PP to yourself and not throwing it around. And I know that's what happened because I can tell through his psychobabble, that's what he was saying. Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down like this. It's tough being a real man, a good man. Dusties are so lazy, run from responsibility and refuse to rise up to the level of good men. So in their little bussy, say launch insults like simp and punk. Yep.
I'm not
Why Seeking Knowledge be coming with the heat, I tell you.
a person that looks for reciprocation. You know, I'm not sitting back like I did this. Why hasn't she done this? I do notice.
Yes, telling you exactly how he is, by the way, by saying that that's not how he is.
But I'm not the type that takes action to say like, you know, I'm not going to do this because my woman didn't do this. But I just feel that at this point in my life and my experiences in life and relationships that I've learned from a lot of my mistakes in relationships.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rate them. That's an excellent idea. Goal reflection. Thank you for saying that. Welcome. Spice is nice. Indiana Mom, Miss RV, New Diamond, Madison Goldman. Go for perfection in here. I mean, we got everybody up in here. Miss RV, the superstar with Camo, the superstars up in here as well. Let's get a rating from 1 to 10. You can't use 7. We might as well do Kevin Samuels stuff. 1 to 10. You can't use 7. Let's see how he rates. Let's see how he rates. Oh man, I'd be cracking up right now if I heard Pretty Black Magic rating. You should hear her. I swear to God, you got to make sure you go to Pretty Black Magic. She be giving, look at this. It's these dark ass dudes that da, 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 da. Oh man, she funny as hell. What? Oh, come on. All these negative numbers. Come on now. All these. Thank you. Thank you, Wise Seeking Knowledge. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got -0. Miss Newbie said breaks it down like this. Remember, ladies, men bring down women's value, so he automatically has to be a negative. Oh man. So we got -0. We got -0.00000.1. Okay, that's he's being kind. Okay, -80, -84. Okay, -25. Oh man. -1K, negative infinity. Okay. So he's not doing his ratings. There we go. There's his rating, everybody.
So I feel that I'm ready to be someone's husband again. So
Okay, wait a minute.
yes.
He probably doesn't. He just told you why that he just failed as a husband, right? He just literally signed the paper. The ink on the divorce is still yet to dry. No self-reflection or anything.
Single life isn't for me.
All right.
So
Oh, you ready to get married again?
Single life isn't for him, but he had no problem being single to rack up all them numbers. Had no problem, as he put it, ripping and running, right? In the streets. But now he's a settle down guy.
yes.
I do like that. I always, this is what I am suggesting to women. Stop wasting your time with men who are not speaking the language you say you want. So like a lot of men, I feel like in 2023, they're probably pretty much upfront. Do not waste your time with any man who does not want to be a husband, or if that's what you desire, to be a wife. So I do like that. So you want to get married again.
Yes.
I like that. All right, let's do it. Victor,
No, he's
Birmingham.
not. He's lying. Well, he is seeking to get married, but he doesn't expect to be loyal. He just likes the comfort and the the servitude. Okay. And the fact that he doesn't have to pay all his bills.
Alabama, refresh my memory. Does she have to be in Alabama?
No.
Okay. He's a software developer, also owns his own photo and photography company, 36 Capricorn, 2 kids, 18 and 4, 2 women, was married to his 4-year-old child's mom. 28 to 36 is the age range he would like to date. Do not have a high body count, also be in shape.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't care about her money, but you said don't make $10 an hour. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as she makes at least half what I made, then we're fine. So
When you said, was that 50K?
yeah, she can make between $50,000 to $100,000 a year. We'll be straight.
Oh, you said half of what you make. So what you make? You throwing it out there?
I make close to $200,000 a year. So
now all the ladies gonna hit you up
good.
now. Now all the ladies are gonna hit you
I'm
up.
good.
You said you
I'm
make
good.
close to 200K a year. Now, if they wasn't gonna hit you up before, they definitely gonna hit your ass up now. What is your or how do you want them to reach out to you?
They can reach out to me on Instagram at Mr.Cole to you. That's Mr.Cole, the number 2 and the letter U.
Spell it all out, because is it MR or MISTR?
MR.
I agree. He's lying. He's lying. Because if he was making 200K, Being a software developer, he wouldn't have time to do all the other shit that he said he does.
Dot COLE, the
In
number
my opinion.
2 and the letter U.
One more time.
MR dot COLE, the number 2 and the letter U.
And there you have it. All right, Victor, keep me posted how it goes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, man.
Yo.
Oh, this one's going to be quick and funny. Here we go, folks.
Hello?
Hello.
What's your name, baby?
My name's Slam.
Have you been here before?
No, I ain't been here. I'm just checking you out real quick.
Are you single? I don't got time for these games, honey.
Yeah.
Get the phone together.
I say yeah.
Get the phone together. We can't look at your braids that you need to get done over the whole time.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Baby, are you ready?
Yeah, what up?
Get the phone together. We looking at the new growth.
Why Seeking Knowledge breaks it down just like this. He saps resources. Sorry to mention Pastor P, but her message is the darn blueprint right now. It is. Gonna always be a staunch vegetarian. Just navigate with the knowledge. And let me bring up Pastor P for a minute, because the one thing I do respect and like about what she did with her book, The 41 Shades of Men, to me, it's a very important book, because though you may or may not believe everything about Princella, that book is freaking on point. It's on point. If you read it, you might just save yourself some heartbreak. I have to say that. The types of men she describes, I know those dudes. I'm not trying to sell her book, but I'm just telling you, you need a book. I'm not going to say go buy her book, but you need a book like it that's going to read men for you. So you might want to consider getting her book. You don't have to live her lifestyle. You don't have to believe everything she says. You don't have to believe, you can agree with 90% of it, 50% of it, 70%. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is does the information she's giving you, is it going to keep you from getting your heart broken? Right? That's the end goal. Don't let these people out here try to dissuade you in different ways. Well, she said, the moon is orange and I didn't believe in that. When you read the book or you read the information or she gives you tips and that nigga turned out to be just like the tips she gave you, there you go. And I'm giving you this from a man's perspective. There are hundreds of people. Okay, let me put it this way. Men release books like this about women. So why can't she release a book about men? Every dude in that book, I knew a dude just like that. And let me tell you, the book's not going to fix everything, because you have to acknowledge and then follow. But let me tell you, you can go out there and get your heart broke, or you can read a book like it, or better yet, believe it or not, the upgrade to like, let's say her book or other books is finding a real life coach, not like the life coach we were talking about yesterday. Okay. But a real life coach, psychotherapist, life coach, psychologist, whatever, to help you navigate through these nincompoops, because there's going to be a time you're going to want to know what a red flag is. And that's the best thing I can tell you. I am telling you, look, I read relationship books just like the one she released. It's like, okay, this person's like this, don't look for that. This person's like this, don't look for that. This woman's going to be like this, this woman's going to be like this. It's funny because I remember I went to to a relationship coach myself. And all you have to do, if they are skillful relationship coaches, all you need to do is tell them what happened with your interaction with the person, and they will tell you exactly the type of person that is, because that's what they do. And Pastor P just happens to be one of those people. But there are many. But you need if you don't want to get your heart broke, if you're looking for a man and all this kind of other stuff, you got to investing into your protection. And part of your protection is knowing who's who. Knowing when you go out to dinner or lunch, coffee, lunch, maybe you go out for oysters, or maybe you go to the Cheesecake Factory. Whoever's in front of you, okay? Who's ever in front of you is going to help you a lot to know who the hell they are. Anyway, let me keep playing this.
You got to move back.
Oh, I didn't even say that.
I bet. How old are you?
29.
Where you calling me from?
Chicago.
And your name is Slim? What's your name?
Slime.
Slime. Do you have any kids?
Of course, I got 3 kids.
How old are your 3
Of
kids?
course, I have 3 kids. Okay, here we go.
My son 9, my other daughter 5, my other daughter 4.
Are they all by the same woman?
Absolutely. You know that. Yeah.
Oh, why y'all not together?
Because, things ain't work out. People grew apart.
People grow apart. Have you ever been married?
No, hell no. Hell no.
What do you do? No, hell no. You have 3 kids by this woman.
Right.
Used up her baby making years. And he's acting like, hell no, I'm not getting married. I don't know if he's on Indiana mom. I don't know. Mistress Newbie breaks it down like this. I have that book as well, Why is Seeking Knowledge, but haven't gotten around to reading it yet. Read it before you go on a date. That's for sure. Cat Cyber Dreams breaks it down like this. They soft and fluffy, so good. I got sweet potato. Oh, you're talking about a black-owned bakery, aren't you? You're not, see, Cyber, why are you going to make me hungry like that? Why are you going to make me hungry? I'm on a diet, Cyber. I'm trying to get my 6-pack in. And you talking about sweets. Look, let me tell you something. Can we talk about sweets for just 1 second? Some German chocolate cake. Peach cobbler. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Gong, 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 gong. Perfectly seasoned sweet potato pie. Tastes so damn good, I think I'm gonna cry. Let me shut up. Oh man. Oh man, see, you guys got me in here goofy. Here, let me play this.
I ain't mean like that, but no, I never been married.
Okay, what do you do for a living? You got to back up, sweetheart. We can't, and bring the phone up. We can't get steady, okay, Slime?
Right, okay.
What do you do for a living, baby?
I just came home from jail, so I'm unemployed right now. I just came home.
He just came home from jail. Let me go back a little bit here.
Get steady, okay, Slime?
Right. Okay.
What do you do for a living, baby?
I just came home from jail, so I'm unemployed
Welcome, Brina. Welcome, Brina.
right now. I just came home like 2 days ago.
So shouldn't he be looking for a job before looking for a woman?
Out of jail 2 days ago?
Yeah, I'm on GPS right now. I'm on house arrest too.
Show me the ankle bracelet.
Oh my God, how to flip the camera around? Look.
This is a jail show. I'm trying to figure. What?
There it
You're the
is.
second person in 1 week to call me that just got out of jail.
Okay,
long was
let
you
me
in
give
jail?
some life lessons to men. If you're just getting out of jail, really you should be focusing on employment and building yourself. You're just going to be a burden on women, especially if you're like this guy said, he's unemployed. You need to get a job. You still need to take, even if the woman paid for everything that she was doing, right? When she had her own money, you still got to have yours.
Jail for?
5 years, that's 50%.
That's why you're not with your baby mama, because you was in jail.
She moved on, so you feel me? You know how that stuff is.
So are you working?
Do you blame her? I mean,
I was supposed to start work Tuesday at the temp agency.
Okay, bring the phone back, sweetheart, so we can see your full face. Okay, so you don't have a job yet?
Mm-mm.
No. So do you feel like you're in a position to meet a woman right now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could talk, see where it go, you feel me?
But what you gotta
he's not in a position to date. That's the point I was trying to make. Kendra, you're on point again. Mr. Snoopy breaks it down like this. I don't date men anymore. I have been single for so long and have been the most happiest. I don't see the benefits of a man at this point in my life. And Mr. Snoopy, you know, that's a very interesting point you make there, because quite honestly, sometimes the solace, people don't understand the quality and the peace you can have of solace, of knowing I know how you feel. Let me just put it that way. There is a quality about being by yourself, knowing when you come home, everything's where you put it. Knowing when you come home, there's nobody there to give you mind games or anything like that. You come home to a peaceful place. And unfortunately, there's very few people out there that will offer that to you. So Mrs. Snoopy, I know what you're talking about. I don't see the benefits. She says this, I don't see the benefits of a man at this point in my life. I feel you. And believe it or not, Mr. Snoopy, that's the best way. Decentering a man will make you find a good man, believe it or not, because you're just not looking for a man. You're looking for somebody has to step up to the plate at a certain level now, because you're good. You're good. You're good. You're at peace with yourself. You don't have to have anybody near you. Okay. So on and so forth. Anyway, let me stop ranting.
Don't you guys spend time getting yourself together?
Absolutely, but I'm worried about the job right now, then my kids. So.
Yeah. Carmel says, yeah, I can see those red flags. Then I can move the other way. Exactly.
You feel me? Like we could just talk, chat. You feel me? Ain't really, you know.
This is Slime. You just got out of jail 48 hours ago.
Yeah, Cyber, you're right. What a joke.
Are you gonna be on house arrest for?
Probably like 6 months.
6 months.
So he's going to be on house arrest for 6 months. So he's really, quite honestly, he shouldn't be doing anything except looking for a job for the next 6 months. New Diamond, they're on dating apps too.
6 months. Slime, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
So this is Slime, 29, 30.
Madison breaks it down. How does Kendra stand these guys? She is so nice too. I agree, Madison Goldman. I mean, the patience he has to have to do these shows. I hope she's getting well paid for it because, I mean, the man.
Got in jail 2 days ago. He's being transparent. 3 kids, 9, 5, and 4, by the same woman, Capricorn. So, what kind of woman you want to date right now, Sly?
Yeah, and gold reflection. You're right. Unfortunately, he will have those low self-esteem women lining up for him. Yep.
I really ain't got no type, as long as you got a good personality, stuff like that, you feel me?
Yeah, Indiana mom breaks it down like this. He is a walking red flag in real life. I'm speechless. And that almost never happens.
Excuse me. What are your deal breakers?
I hate a woman that don't want to get up and work no job. I hate a woman that just complain all day, Well, I ain't gonna
Breaking it down. I mean, Brina West, you nailed it. You nailed it. And then I'm going to rewind this just a little bit because he said something that is exactly what you're talking about. He doesn't want to work. He is looking for a woman to take care of him. Now listen, here we go.
just complain all day,
Listen to this.
Excuse me. What are your deal breakers?
I hate a woman that don't want to get up and work no job. I hate a woman that just complain all day.
You don't have a job. Let me repeat what Brina West just put up on the screen. He doesn't want to work. He's looking for a woman to take care of him.
Well, I ain't gonna say I hate because I don't hate nobody, but I just don't like that type of stuff.
Indiana mom. He doesn't follow instructions very well, does he? Nope.
Okay. And you like the women that have to work all day?
I mean, I can deal with that type of stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Caramel baby. Wow, he hit the wall. He sure did.
Look at the comments though. They tripping.
Well, what you think they was gonna do? Now you got your ass. You been out of jail for 48 hours. You thought that they wasn't gonna. You knew they was gonna talk about your ass.
Yeah.
And you're not working right now. So yes. Yeah. They're gonna talk about you.
Atlas Uncovered. DJ, can you get a job on house arrest? Just curious. I don't know. I've never had to worry about that. But let me look it up. Let me look it up. I'm sure you probably could. Can you get a job on house arrest? That's a good question. In most situations, you are absolutely allowed to have a job while on house arrest. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That was interesting. That was a good question.
I mean, I really don't care because birds don't hurt me, so it's just funny though.
Words don't hurt you. Well, that's a good attitude to have.
Yeah, that's good. They worry about me though. That's crazy. That's good. That's a good thing.
Okay, that's a good thing. They said. Okay. So where are you staying right now, Slime?
I'm in Chicago, but I can't drop a location like that because we is
No.
Yeah. Why seeking knowledge? Red pillars can never debunk Princella or debate her information. Nope. It's only personal attacks on her. Yep. Just like that pimp junior. What's his name? What was his damn name? Saint and sinner. Even though he's probably the latter, mostly the latter. That speaks to me. That speaks volumes to me. Yeah. I agree. To me too. See, when you have to insult somebody instead of debunking them, that tells you everything you know about you. That tells you that you lost. Let's put it that way.
I don't. Please don't. I mean, are you staying by yourself? Do you live with someone?
Yeah, I'm staying with my sister.
Okay. Fair enough. Good sister. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
I mean, I like some light skinned. You feel me? I don't like no dark skin. I mean,
Okay, he's not the prettiest guy in the world, so it's funny that he's being that picky. That whether he wants light skin, dark skin, or whatever. That's interesting.
I just want a light skinned woman. Like 5'5", 5'7", something like that.
You don't like a woman your complexion?
No, I really.
Oh my God, that sounds. Oh man, so he hates himself. So he hates himself.
I mean, it's his preference. They say everybody is entitled to one. They want me to ask you, what did you go to jail for 5 years for? Do you want to tell us?
I aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
I mean, it's his preference. They say everybody is entitled to one. They want me to ask you, what did you go to jail for 5 years for? Do you want to tell us?
I
Listen.
What did you go to jail for 5 years for? Do you want to tell us?
I aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Are you
Ladies, if you want to date somebody who's like that, I can safely say that's probably not a good idea.
No, I was just trying to protect myself.
You're trying to protect yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there's something called self-defense, right? He didn't get that.
Do you want to tell us?
I aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Let me look up okay. Aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Oh, he should have got 2 to 15 years. Wow, he did some heinous shit. This is no self-defense. I love Google. It really comes in handy. He did some heinous shit, and they give him a break. You see that all? Did y'all see that? There's nothing you can do much with that. Somebody who has this kind of King Lucifer, she wouldn't have to have a show without the degenerate black men. No other races of men would go on her show. No, I mean, yeah, I would say that maybe if there was 1 in 10 men are like passable as like halfway decent, maybe 1 in 20. Indiana mom, any felon can get a job at Amazon, driving a truck or a garbage man. There's zero excuses these days. Atlas uncovered. That is true. Yeah, a good example is that ex-con Jay Rello. He was working for Amazon or somebody like that. That's probably the most common warehouse jobs are probably one of the most common.
Are you dangerous?
No, I was just trying to protect myself.
You're trying to protect yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, back to your requirements. Does the woman have to make a certain amount of money?
No, because I ain't worried about how money. You feel me? I can provide for myself. I'm not really thinking about nobody, thinking about nobody else's money.
Didn't he say that the woman has to have a job? Earlier, you see how these guys contradict themselves?
Okay. So now we got to do the Kendra cam. I know you showed me your leg, but now you got to do the camera so we see your full body.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, look at that gut. He looks like he's pregnant.
But
we got to see your legs.
I got pajamas on. He said, "You got to see my legs." Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is Slime, Chicago. Do you want the woman to be in Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay. You're 29. What's the age range you want to date?
25, 21 to 30.
Okay.
21 to 30.
Fine. Get the camera together, honey. We can't keep looking at your hair. All right. Could she have 21 to 30?
Yeah.
Could she have kids?
Yeah, she could.
You want more kids?
No, I don't want more kids right now until I'm married. You feel me?
Like, so the goal is to get married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, let's get to reality, please.
When was your last relationship?
Probably like in 2021.
Before you went to jail. Your child's mother? Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
That's what I think. I agree. That's exactly what I was thinking. Why seeking knowledge? Pistol whipped his baby mama for getting pissed at his cheating. Bars.
Well, I got locked up. Like, you feel me? So I'm fresh out.
So you were celibate, but not by choice.
Yeah.
So 5 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Slime. Chicago, 29, 3 kids. What are 3 flaws you have to work on? Get the phone steady, sweetheart. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My first one got to be keeping the phone steady. You feel me?
Keep the phone steady is the first flaw.
I got to keep the phone steady.
And give me lights, because we gotta be able to see. You chocolate. I know that's it's hard. What you Slime? What are you smoking?
This a posh. I don't know.
Okay, we need light though. You gotta have light.
So what else?
Agree. He's fixing to go back to jail if he keeps acting a fool. Yep.
What else?
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Anger management. My people skills and keeping the camera straight.
Anger management. There it is. So he just told on himself, which is good that he did. First, he was saying that it was self-defense for what he did, but now then, all of a sudden, he's saying he needs anger management.
Fair enough. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Slime?
Huh? I mean, because I'm that nigga. I'm fresh out. You feel me? I got all.
Oh my God. So being that nigga, right? And being fresh out of jail is a flex.
My teeth, you feel me? O'Neal, you feel me?
Because you got all your teeth.
Yeah, I got all my teeth, and I'm a smart young man. You feel me?
Hey. Oh, sure.
Madison I don't know how Kendra doesn't throw up looking at these guys' bodies.
Does a woman have to be in Chicago, Slime?
No. She could be anywhere. She could be all around, I guess.
Move back so we can see your full face. All right, Slime.
Who's ready to let someone lead who can't even position a camera correctly as he looks in at his own image? Come on, ladies, don't be shy. Welcome, JG Music. He just wants a wife for conjugal visits when he goes back to jail. Well said.
All right, Slime. How could the woman reach out to you that is interested?
Hit the DM up one time for the fun time.
So Slime,
did you just say hit the DM one time for the fun time? Let me put that back.
DM up one time for the fun time.
All right, Slime. How could the woman reach out to you that is interested?
Hit the DM up one time for the fun time.
Yeah, he sounds like he surely wants to get in a relationship and get married to me. Yep.
So Slime, if you just tuned in, just got out of jail 48 hours ago, 2 days ago. He has a job opportunity on Tuesday, you said, right? I am wishing you a better
Yeah.
life and a better choice
You can't make this shit up.
this
LOL.
time around. I said I am wishing you better luck this time around. Did you watch my show while you were in?
What? New Diamond, what? Diddy had a heart attack? Wait a minute. Stop the presses. Let me check something out here. Did he have a heart attack? I don't see anything here. Let me see. I'm looking here. Let's check this out right here. Let's see what they say, TMZ. I better be careful though, because TMZ be greedy sometimes. No, that's just new allegations. That's a day old. Wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see when it comes out. Let me go back to the show. You know me, I like to bounce around sometimes. He slipped out of Tyrone. He slipped out of Tyrone.
No, my sister told me about your little thing.
That's a little about us. We're not
Oh,
little.
right.
Let's get covered. How was pistol whipping his baby mama self-defense, huh? Yep, exactly.
I apologize for saying, look, she told me about it, you feel me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see what's to that. And I just sent you live and I added you one time.
Okay, we can't see your head no more. All right. And
Carmel, not only is he poor, he's dirt poor.
you said you'll be on your ankle bracelet for how long?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. And he has 3 kids, 9, 5, and 4. Capricorn. All right. How could the woman again reach out to you?
Just DM me.
DM you. All right. Yeah. Keep me posted how it goes, baby.
Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna add you at the end sometime. You have a good day.
Say what? What'd you say?
I'll say it.
There he is. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, I got something really short. Yeah, this one right here. A little bit of pineapple juice for you. From my good pal and buddy, Melly. Let's break it down like this.
But thank you for the super chat.
He needs to inspect that message he just sent.
What? Okay. So I don't know. So there's another question. I don't know if they know you, but Riley or Riley, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Did you do a facial abuse scene back in the day?
Facial.
This is the okay. Okay, so I'll drop the link. Boom. Link is down. Okay. Okay. So obviously this is the Pineapple Show. And what I like about the Pineapple Show is it definitely shows a male's nature. And it definitely shows, okay, the hypocrisy in men. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Here we go again.
But thank you for the super chat.
He needs to inspect that message he just sent.
What? Okay. So I don't know. So there's another question. I don't know if they know you, but Riley or Riley.
Right there. Welcome, Darnell. Welcome, Darnell. Carmel isn't here. Carmel, Darnell, Gold. Why seeking knowledge? Miss RV, Brina West. Let's keep it going.
I don't know, something.
Oh, he's here too. Welcome, T.
Did you do a facial abuse scene back in the day?
Facial abusing? What's that?
I don't know. I don't know what I mean. Does it mean when they come on your face? That's facial abuse? I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, sir. I guess not, because We don't know what it means, so it's gonna be They have some crazy questions tonight. I think
Come on, Melly. They always have crazy questions and comments. Let's face it.
because they see that you're a little sexy, and they're like, okay, we can ask her some sexual questions.
A few moments later.
Is that one of your scene? Google ghetto. I don't know. Is that one of your scene or no? They're lying again. They're not lying.
Look,
this
look. That's not even. These aren't even the same people.
Okay. Well, guys, I don't know.
Much later.
First of all, Melly, I love your stuff. I love your content. It's really good. Really good. You say you speak some real stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a question for you, Tiffany. And you said you got OnlyFans, but you're not a gagger, right? That's not you in the video?
Maybe I'm not. No, that is not me, that video. No.
I can say, okay, I'm not, you know something? I can tell you those probably aren't where she lives. I won't say where. I don't tell where people live, but that's not where she lives.
Why people are so concerned?
What do you have to do?
Exactly, you nailed it, T. They're like little boys. These are grown men acting like this. Look, and let's look at the two gorgeous women over here. Melly, great background going on here, clean kitchen, well dressed. This young lady right here, Tiffany Taylor, beautiful chocolate skin, insinuated with a perfect pink outfit, well dressed, classy. You could go anywhere in that outfit she has on. She is looking perfect. And a Dusty to the right. Let's continue.
Bring to a relationship.
Indiana mom.
I don't know you.
Indiana mom pineapple.
Y'all was talking about. I didn't see that video. Y'all was talking some crazy shit over there. Excuse me, on YouTube.
It's fine.
What do you bring to a relationship? Because you're asking people what they do. What do you bring to a relationship to a guy?
Whatever is it that he needs me to bring to the relationship?
And what does a man needs you to bring? The type of man you're looking for.
An amazing thing to a relationship. Why? Because she can produce children. She can take care of the home, her family, everything that comes. Yeah, whatever. Get rid of him.
I didn't do that.
She was done, but
I think it's his internet messing up. Oh,
I think, New Diamond, you nailed it. That's pretty much the sentiment of probably everybody, right there. You see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Are you?
If Boy Bye was a person.
I'm at work. That's why I don't have signal here.
Oh, you're at work. Okay.
No, I'm from Israel.
Oh, Israel. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from the other side of the world. Yeah, but so you said you take care of the kids, but that's what every woman does. I mean, even
no,
that's not something special.
No. Every woman do not do that. Some women should not be moms because they're not a good fit for to be mom to their kids. So
I was talking about women.
Darnell thinks she's going to pineapple him. Yep.
Not children. There's a difference.
And I said, every woman do not do that.
Okay, if you say so.
I know so. I know that.
All right. So you take care of the kids, you cook, you clean.
Boom.
Yeah, you out, Abby. Abby, I don't know what you're on, but they're not feeling you. Say pineapple, Tiffany. Yeah.
We got pineapples over here too.
He teaches men how to what?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I don't know if you want to go to his channel to figure that out.
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
But hey, all right, we got Muggsy. Hello.
What's up, Melly?
What's up?
What's up, Brittany?
Hi.
Chilling. Not much.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's rate them. Let's go ahead and give them a rating. 1 to 10. You can't use 7. I'll wait. I'll wait. Wait for the. Don't say pineapple too soon. 1 to 10. What do you think? What do you think? 1 to 10. Can't use 7. Okay. You can use negatives, I guess, if you want to. Here we go.
So here's what I want to say. Okay. When I come to ATL, I plan on taking you to Trapeze.
Pineapples. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. He better stop playing. So
Okay.
for
Here's the situation. Here's my argument. Okay. Nelly is a dating coach. She has she gives guys advice on how to approach women, what to say to women, how to feel about women, and so on and so forth. Whether you agree or disagree with what she says, it doesn't matter, because the fact of the matter is that those are her customers. But she can't help these guys. They're too far gone. It's good. It's good entertainment though. But these men are so far gone. What I mean, the thing is this: doing comedy negging can work on a certain group of women. It will work, but it's not a way that you're going to find out if you are a match or not with a woman. And you would think that's what these guys would take the opportunity for the show for, is to see if they match, or at least to see if they could conversate in a mature way. But it's almost like these are like middle school boys who are giddy and giddy, and they just like they have never talked to a woman before. It's weird. And another gorgeous woman, they just messed up right. This is why these guys are single. They can't hold a mature conversation with a mature woman.
For those of you who don't know, Trapeze in Atlanta is a swingers club. So he said that's where he wants to take her. Wow. First date. First date. Crazy. We got Jay.
Welcome, Sharaya. Sharaya Smith in the house. Miss RV in the house. Caramel is in the house. New Diamonds in the house. Why Seeking Knowledge in the house. Indiana Moms in the house. Brina West is in the house. T is in the house. Darnell is in the house. Mistress Newbie is in the house. Gold Reflection is in the house. Atlas Uncovered is in the house. Madison Goldman is in the house. We got everybody up in here. I am so happy everyone is here. Let me see if I got one more to put in the mix. One more. Do I got one more to put in the mix? Oh, let's leave on a good note. Check this one out.
Where you calling me from?
New York. I'm just calling to give you an update.
Okay, we need better audio, honey. You was here before?
Yeah, I was here before.
What happened? Why is the audio so bad?
I was on here about a year ago.
Okay,
For my
can you fix
birthday.
the audio?
Okay, let me take it off.
Yeah, take your Bluetooth off. Maybe that's what it is.
Okay, go.
Okay, and then talk louder. You was here a year ago?
Yeah, I was here a year ago. I met some nice women. I went to California to visit one, and she stood me up. Sacramento, California.
Okay, where'd you come from?
New York.
So you flew from New York to Sacramento, California, and you never saw the woman?
No, we No, I didn't. Right, I didn't see her in person.
So what happened when you got to Sacramento, California?
But it was like a long discussion where we talked on the phone. She couldn't come to pick me up because she had to work. I called her the next day. She said she was going on her way home. She got home, and then when I tried her later on that day, she said that she passed. Somebody else answered the phone and said that she passed away. She died or something like that.
What? Someone answered
It was crazy.
her phone and said she died?
Yeah, she died in her sleep.
Now,
It
did
was a
you ever
crazy
see
story.
her post on Instagram or Facebook after that?
Well, apparently, I think her family posts stuff about her, but it was a long story. It was like only where I could see it, something like that.
Wait a minute. So, okay, did she know you was coming from New York to Sacramento,
Yeah,
California?
yeah. We used to do video chat and speak on the phone, and
Okay, but when
I mean, that's just really desperate. That's really desperate. I mean, you're literally flying from. Well, I guess New York is what? Yeah, that's a long ways to fly for. Let me.
okay, when did this happen?
this happened probably like I met her. Well, she linked with me.
I think knowledge. Why can't these ex-wives be still, hold cameras correctly, and not contradict themselves during these interviews? It's been consistent.
Me on the phone. My birthday was in April, like June, and we talked all the way until August.
And when did you go to Sacramento?
It was actually I think today is the anniversary, so I went last year.
What
Yeah.
was her name? Was it on Instagram or Facebook you met her?
Oh Lord, her name was Chantel.
Was it on Instagram? What's her Instagram page?
It was Chantel Sanders.
Can you spell that for us? We're gonna check to see if she's alive. Spell it.
Chantel was Santell.
Okay.
Sanders.
And then and Sanders?
Yeah.
Now, did you check her page after?
Yeah, the person. Well, I'm assuming she's still alive, but she took her page down. And that's it. I haven't had any contact with her since then.
When did you fly to Sacramento again?
It was like last year in November.
So a year ago you flew.
Yeah.
And you haven't spoken to her in a year.
No, because apparently she passed away. Wait, hold on 1 second. Apparently she passed away, but that morning I did speak to her while I was in Sacramento.
So you gotta stop moving.
I'm backing up because the truck is passing. It's gonna get loud in a second.
Okay. So I want to make sure I'm hearing this clear. So you talked to, okay. Now you call me Flex, so I need you to get situated, babe. We can't
Miss RV. Damn, ladies, you gotta fake your death to get away from the dust.
be walking around the world.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Bring the camera down. Okay. So explain to me exactly what happened the day she allegedly passed away.
Well, she was supposed to pick me up from the airport, right? So I landed maybe like 11 o'clock at night, and she said that she had to work overtime, so she couldn't come pick me up. So I spoke to her on video chat. So I was like, all right. So then I rented a car. I went to my hotel, and
I agree. She obviously doesn't want him. He sounds like a stalker. Yep.
she got off. She called me, which was the morning, like around 8 o'clock.
It
And
doesn't seem like she was expecting him. He nagged until she agreed to a visit. She didn't believe he'd really fly across country. He was stuck at the airport hotel because she never gave him her address. Bars.
she said she's super tired. She can't come see me now. I was like, okay, I understand. I work a lot of hours. So then She said she was going to sleep and she'll wake up like in 4 hours, and then we could meet in person. So I was like, okay. And that same day, I waited. I drove around, whatever. It's a new place. I'm in Sacramento, California, and then like when it was like 4 hours later, I called her, no response. Called, no response. And like by the end of the day, someone called me from the phone. Apparently, it was her sister. She said, and she said that she passed away in her sleep.
Did her sister sound sad?
Pretty much, kind of. But I'm saying this to say that I think she's still alive. I just think she got cold feet, like she just didn't want to meet me in person or whatever.
Damn, she nuked her whole Facebook page because of this.
So
you
that was
wasn't
that.
able to. Okay, we all think she's still alive, but the question is, so you never saw her on Facebook again or Instagram again or any of that?
No, I believe she blocked me from like anyone on her page or whatever.
Did you check obituaries?
Hey, blocking is pretty straightforward. If somebody blocks you, they pretty much don't want to see you.
In Sacramento after?
I did a whole investigation on her. I checked with the coroner's office in Sacramento. They said they had no one that passed away by that name, by that age. I checked in a few.
Wow, that's creepy. Man, look, bro, Sacramento has plenty of nice, meet and greet spots where you can, at least have a good time. Actually, Sacramento is not a bad spot to be at. Sacramento has a good mix of nightlife and well, I'm a fisherman. I would probably grab my fly rod and went out there and did some fishing, but it's a pretty decent city. I will say that for Sacramento. I've had good memories of it. Welcome, Bridget.
The counties around, they said they had nothing like that. So apparently it was a lie. And then I would say 3 weeks later, somebody sent me a text from her phone saying that they don't want me to post anything about her because she's her family wouldn't appreciate it. And then that was pretty much the last text I got from her.
The fact that they have to tell them that tells them that they know he's creepy. He's like creeping around because basically, if you say, "Oh, she passed away," then you just leave. Obviously, they found out that he was looking for her still after they said that. That's weird.
From her phone number.
Here's the deal. Now this took ghosting to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
It was crazy. It was completely crazy how that whole situation went,
And I would say
Let me tell you something. Nobody owes you anything. If you choose to get on a plane because you were so desperate to meet somebody, okay, no matter how good your phone conversation was and everything like that, nobody owes you anything. It's important for men, especially men, to know that because you have to understand that's not how life works. Most people they met people on the same block and got married or whatever. This is stalkeristic. Going to a coroner's office to check in on somebody to see if they really passed away, even for flying across the country, that's a little bit too much. Let me tell you what I would have done if I was ghosted in this situation. I would have said to myself, well, you know something? I'm in Sacramento, one of the most beautiful cities in California. Not only that, I am only 60 miles away from the Bay Area and all the wonderful things it has to offer, being one of the top tourist areas. Believe it or not, San Francisco is like the number one tourist area or something like that. Could have took a train. There's a train from Sacramento you can take that takes you all the way down to the Bay. Surely does. Surely does. Could have been having. He could have met somebody else if he wasn't creepy, by the way. Okay, and had himself a good old time. See, first of all, number one, she shouldn't have been the focus of the trip in the first place. It's like, hey, I'm coming out to California, but I might as well see, if you want to hang out, let me know. I'll be in this city, whatever. I'm in your city. Anyway, there was that's an old school hip hop song. But anyway, yeah, welcome Alexander. That's how you handle it. I'm telling you guys how to handle it. I'm breaking it down for you. If you got to do a long trip somewhere, you cannot make them the only part of the trip. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So when you go, make sure you take down other spots you can go to when you go to that city. Sacramento has a plethora of places. Some of them restaurants that are right on the water, right on the river. Man, that kind of stuff. King Lucifer. San Francisco also is the Bussy Bed is central. That it is. But man, San Francisco is the bomb, bro. Let me tell you. It's got some. I used to work there. That's how I know. But anyway, it's got some of the, coolest spots you can go to. Then there's Oakland. I think, quite honestly, it's Oakland that really is the Bussy Bandit. San Francisco has a reputation, but I think Oakland actually has the Bussy Bandit reputation. But anyway, they both have great places you can go to. Both Oakland, San Francisco, Berkeley, the excellent spots, great spots to go to. Great spots to go to. Great spots. Let me keep it going.
Don't be playing with your life like that. Now, if you don't want to talk to somebody, just say you don't want to talk to them. Be woman enough. Be man
He kind of looks like Uncle Luke from this, when he was obviously younger.
To have the conversation, but to say your sister called and say that you passed away, listen, God, listen. The tongue is powerful. You're gonna say something to make it a reality. Now, to me, that's just tacky as hell. That you gonna lie on your whole life. She'll tell Sanders. Now, there's 10,000. She'll tell Sanders.
Reno West says Oakland is a hood. Actually, believe it or not, I live there, and it can definitely get a hood, especially down around 73rd and in that area, what they call it International now. It used to be called East 14. Yeah, it can get hood, but there's freaking $1 million houses too. Up in the hills, $1 million houses in Oakland. So let me shut up. Anyway, that's my hit song. Make sure you buy it. It's going to be on, on Apple Music and everything. Yeah, Oakland can get rough. I agree, but it's got some beautiful areas too.
In the universe, we can be able to figure out which one it was. But Chantel Sanders in Sacramento, California. How old was she allegedly?
She was 27.
27. So Chantel Sanders, Sacramento, California, 27, probably 28 now because it was a year ago. Yeah. If your ass is living, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Y'all play with God if you want to. Play with God if you want to.
Nah. She shouldn't do. I mean, come on. Kendra, you don't want to do that. I mean, these there's some weirdos on online. Can't Kendra, be careful.
Gonna make your
yeah, Grand Lake area is on. There we go. Grand Lake area. I used to have a let me shut up. I'm talking too much. But yeah, Grand Lake is the spot for me. That is my spot. That is my area.
Now I don't be playing with my life like that. Well, I'm sorry you went through that. Do you want to go through it again and put yourself out there?
Well, I'm dating someone now from the show.
Okay.
We're going through our
So when did you meet the woman you're dating?
Probably like around the same time in March of that year.
So you was dating two women?
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. Kendra should have addressed, hey, it was, wrong what she did to you, but you seem kind of stalkerish. Are you sure? Blah, blah, blah. That's what I would have approached it as. If I don't know, something, when I think about it, I don't know if I believe this dude. I think he flew over there without letting her know for real, for real. You know what I mean? I think he just flew over there unannounced or something. And then she kind of like initially probably said, okay, we can meet. And then it was like, oh shit, this nigga, she in Sacramento. How do you something's not adding up.
Her and her, or I was dating, so I went out with a few women from the show.
They want to know, do you have a picture of Chantel Sanders that you can show us?
I do, but it might click off.
Oh yeah, he's not. I be having two phones. You don't have two phones?
No, I don't have two phones now.
Okay. Yeah, if he does it, it's gonna be hard because he's on the phone. But he does have.
I'll post one on my page though. I'll post one on my page.
Okay, but you are dating
I agree. I bet he's a manosphere guy too.
another woman that you met.
Yeah.
Okay, and where's this woman from?
She's in New Jersey.
New Jersey. And where do you live? What's your name again, honey?
My name is Hayden. I'm from New York.
Okay, so she's closer, Hayden.
Yeah.
And you like this woman?
Yeah. We're doing okay.
You're doing okay. Okay. And you're gonna post the picture of Chantel? She
Yeah.
won't get mad? No.
Oh, she's dead. Allegedly.
Oh God, King Lucifer. She probably sent him pics of the cookie and he became obsessed.
So why would she get mad?
You're right. Chantel passed away, so she can't get mad because allegedly she died. So posting the picture would just be confirmation. So he's gonna post the picture to his Instagram page. But may she rest in peace. Is that what we should say?
No, what you should say is that you don't believe this dude. There's something off about him, number one, and anybody could pick up on that. Secondly, the fact that he flew over there, we're hearing his side of the story, and something doesn't feel right. She needed to get him off the show. When he said he went to the coroner's office, that's all I needed to know. That's crazy.
Yeah, may she rest in peace.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, okay. If y'all want to check out the picture, his IG page is Flex William, and it's FLEXXWILLIAM. When are you gonna post the picture?
I'll post it right now.
They said your page is private.
Oh, I'll change it.
Okay, he's gonna make his page public. So we can.
That's just funny how his page is private, right? And I remember yesterday we went over that Mr. Can't Let Himself Go on how he was getting into how got obsessed with people having their pages set to private. You know something? Maybe you can't let go was a he may have been a stalker himself. Maybe that's why their pages were set to private. Maybe their pages were normal, but after they talked to dude and they said, oh shit, this shit's going on private. He's weird.
Could see the woman that he went to go see in Sacramento who happened to pass away the day that he got there.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we appreciate this update.
All right.
And we'll be checking out. I'm going to check out. Do it within the next 30
The
minutes.
Indiana mom, unfortunately, you're correct. If she's alive, Kendra will help reignite the stalking, and it'll be worse because he'll be angry and at being rejected. Kendra should just leave it alone and tell him to stop being a stalker. Bars. That's it. That's all. I mean, exactly, Indiana mom. And you don't know what these guys are capable of. Quite exactly. He may do revenge porn. Look how he is trying to get revenge on her. Yeah, exactly.
minutes and I'll post it I'll show it while I'm live.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Okay, let me
This
just.
is one day ago.
If you post it within the next while I'm still live on Instagram, I will go to your page and show it to people.
I'll post it right now. As soon as
Okay,
you hang
cool.
up.
All right,
I'll post
I'm gonna check it in 5 minutes.
All right.
All right, there you have it.
All right.
Yeah, that's scary.
All right, let's do it. This is the girl that told him that she passed away. So Chantel Sanders. That's her. That's her. That's her.
She's pretty.
He actually has a trilogy of pictures. So I'm gonna let it play out itself out. So this is Rest in Pieces. So look, this is the girl. Rest in Pieces, it says. This is the girl that told he went to go see in Sacramento, but she happened to pass away the same day he got there. Her sister called him and told her that she passed away. So this is the girl Chantel. Make sure you rest in peace.
Man, that's messed up. Let me check something out. Let me check something out real quick. Hold on. Give me a minute, everybody. Okay. Good. She's smart. Chantel is smart. She doesn't come up on initial search. Let me try Facebook. Hold on. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Almost done here. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. She cleaned up her pages. I think she's gonna be okay. What I mean by cleaned up is she went dark. Yeah, that's a trip. Let me play a little.
Pieces, he said. Chantel Sanders. Okay. Well, he got a couple pictures of her. There she is. There.
He might have been catfished. I mean, maybe who knows whether it was even her, because all I see is a bunch of photos. Well, no, he said they did FaceTime, right? I don't know what happened. Man, that's
There she is. Okay. There she is. All right. And there she is. That was the girl that he flew all the way to Sacramento to see, and she happened to die the same day. This is the crazy thing. It says,
Look, it's not a big deal, folks. I've flown all the way to Sacramento to shop for a car. For real. 2014 BMW X6. It turned out to be trash, but I went and looked for it. It ain't a big deal. He was obsessed and creepy as you can be. That is scary. Let's see, where are we here? Well, y'all, I think it's time to let everybody get some rest. I'm going to hit the beat. Here we go. I hope. Thank everybody for coming through. Everybody, before I keep playing this music, I want to I want everybody, do me a big favor. I had a great crew helping me out with the show. Can you please show your hand of applause or ones or something in the chat, just to show appreciation to them. They are knocking it out of the park. Let me keep it going right now.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. It's not hard to fool me, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good life.
All right, in the house.
'Cause I'll find no better one.
Madison Goldman.
Yeah.
Why are you sticking knowledge?
Susceptible.
New Diamond.
Before the moment
Ray
flies.
Smith. Atlas Uncovered.
So tell your good
Jimmy
life.
and
'Cause I'll find a better one.
Alexander Brennan. Mr. Scooby. Bridget Mouton.
Before the moment
Ray
flies.
Rena West.
It's not a problem.
Sugar Love.
'Cause I know what I'm getting into.
Miss RV.
Yeah. And nothing can stop me.
Kittens in Casket.
'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize.
J.G. Music.
Lead the way, I follow. No need to say
T.
where we are heading now, babe.
Lucifer.
I follow
Atlas
to the
Uncovered.
edge of it all. So
Golden
tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible life. Before the moment flies, before it flies.
Darnell Elliott.
So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one.
Snoopy.
Susceptible life.
Everyone, have a good night. See you on the next one.